The power of release, how letting go unlocks unstoppable success. Introduction. The hidden power of letting go. Overview, why letting go transforms success. Most of us have grown up learning that to succeed, we must strive, cling, push, and sometimes even fight to gain control over our lives and goals. We're told that holding on to our ambitions with a tight grip is the surest way to achieve them. The path to success, we're taught, is a linear and deliberate journey, a precise series of steps that, when followed with determination, leads to the outcome we seek. But as countless successful people, visionary leaders, and creative minds have found, the reality is far more complex. This book invites you to consider an alternative perspective, that letting go is not only essential to success but is, in fact, the fastest way to get there. The idea of letting go may seem counterintuitive. How can releasing control lead to greater outcomes? It's natural to think that loosening our grip might mean we're giving up or inviting chaos into our lives. But letting go isn't about passivity, surrender, or lack of ambition. Instead, it's about recognizing the limits of control, opening ourselves up to new possibilities, and cultivating a state of detachment that allows us to navigate life with greater resilience, creativity, and freedom. Letting go means giving ourselves the mental, emotional, and even physical space to allow success to happen naturally. In these pages, you'll discover the power of detachment, a transformative mindset shift that liberates us from the need to force outcomes, control every variable, or cling to preconceived ideas of what success should look like. Instead of seeing detachment as a form of giving up, we'll explore it as a strategic, empowering approach that opens up our capacity for success in ways we've likely never considered. The success myths, rethinking the rules. Our society has instilled in us several success myths. We are told that only by clinging to ambition with relentless focus can we achieve anything of significance. We are led to believe that success is the result of sheer willpower, constant productivity, and precise control. But often, this perspective keeps us rigid and limited, trapped by our own expectations and disconnected from the flow of opportunity. We risk becoming so attached to our ideal version of success that we lose sight of unexpected opportunities that could lead us to even greater outcomes. By letting go of rigid expectations and preconceived ideas about success, we create the flexibility to navigate challenges more effectively, adapt to change, and remain open to the unknown. This, in turn, allows us to seize opportunities that we might otherwise have missed because we were too focused on a singular path. The nature of attachment, why it holds us back. Attachment, in this context, isn't just about holding on to people or things, it's about a mindset that latches onto specific outcomes, ideals, or beliefs. Attachment is often rooted in fear, the fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown. When we hold on to something too tightly, it can limit us, creating a mindset that's driven by the need for certainty and control. This attachment stifles creativity, prevents us from seeing new possibilities, and limits our ability to learn and adapt. It's the equivalent of trying to steer a ship in stormy waters by focusing only on a single point on the horizon while ignoring the changing currents around us. This book will guide you through the process of identifying and releasing the attachments that may be holding you back from real success. We'll look at ways to release the need to control every outcome, allowing you to embrace the journey with a sense of curiosity, resilience, and adaptability. Detachment, the path to freedom and creativity. Detachment isn't about indifference or apathy. Instead, it's about recognizing that while goals and ambitions are essential, we do not need to be bound by them. Detachment allows us to stay focused without becoming rigid, it keeps us grounded in the present moment without sacrificing our long-term vision. Detachment creates space for growth, innovation, and clarity, which are vital components of genuine success. When we detach from a rigid definition of success, we begin to see our goals as a flexible vision rather than a strict mandate. This flexibility is precisely what allows us to achieve even greater success, as we are no longer held back by fear, self-doubt, or the need for constant validation. Instead, we become free to take calculated risks, pursue passions, and explore opportunities that align with our true selves. Why letting go works faster than holding on. Counterintuitive as it may seem, letting go often accelerates the path to success because it allows us to tap into a powerful state of flow. When we let go of excessive control, we free our minds from the weight of constant analysis and overthinking. This release creates room for a more natural, creative state where our actions align seamlessly with our intentions. In this state, known as flow, we are often able to perform at our peak, moving toward our goals with ease and confidence. This approach stands in stark contrast to the traditional notion that success requires relentless struggle. In reality, the greatest achievements are often a result of passion, presence, and alignment with one's inner purpose rather than rigid adherence to external expectations. By letting go, we become attuned to our intuition, capable of making faster decisions, and more willing to take the necessary steps toward success without the self-imposed burden of perfectionism or fear. How this book will guide you toward success through detachment. Each chapter in this book will introduce you to specific elements of detachment, practical steps for integrating this mindset into your daily life, and examples from people who have achieved extraordinary success by letting go of rigid expectations and embracing the unknown. You'll learn how to release attachment to outcomes, free yourself from the pressures of external validation, and cultivate an abundance mindset that allows you to pursue your ambitions without fear or scarcity. We'll explore concepts like emotional detachment, which helps reduce stress and allows you to approach challenges with a calm, centered mind. You'll also learn how to detach in relationships, finding deeper connection without the need for validation or control. And we'll delve into the power of resilience and adaptability, key benefits of detachment that empower you to navigate life's unpredictability with confidence and grace. By the end of this book, you'll understand that letting go is not about stepping away from your ambitions but about enhancing your ability to achieve them. You'll gain tools to cultivate a mindset that invites success through openness, flexibility, and an unshakable trust in your own journey. A journey toward unstoppable success. The power of letting go lies in its ability to transform how we view success, and more importantly, how we live in pursuit of it. This journey is about more than achieving goals, it's about creating a life that feels both fulfilling and free. By embracing detachment, you'll find a balance between ambition and peace, where success becomes not only possible but also deeply satisfying. So, as you begin reading, be prepared to challenge some long-held beliefs about control, ambition, and success. Open yourself up to a new way of thinking, one where detachment becomes your greatest ally in building a life that aligns with your values, passions, and limitless potential. This is not merely a guide to letting go, it is an invitation to embrace a way of life that empowers you to achieve unstoppable success. Chapter 1. The Success Trap, When Attachment Holds You Back. Success. It's a concept that many of us spend our lives chasing, often defined by milestones like career accomplishments, personal wealth, recognition, or relationships. But beneath the surface of this pursuit, there's a paradox, one that only reveals itself when we examine how attachment can actually prevent us from reaching the very success we crave. Many people unknowingly fall into the success trap, a cycle where attachment to specific outcomes, ideals, or societal markers of achievement keeps them feeling stuck, stressed, and often unfulfilled. This chapter dives into how attachment creates mental and emotional blocks, why it's essential to recognize the trap, and how releasing rigid expectations can help you move toward authentic success more freely and joyfully. Understanding attachment and the success trap. Attachment, in this context, refers to an emotional investment in a particular outcome, title, or validation. While it's natural to want certain things in life, problems arise when we begin to equate these desires with our sense of self-worth. This creates a dependency on specific achievements or milestones to feel valuable, secure, or happy. We stop seeing goals as paths to growth and start viewing them as necessities for self-validation. In this state, success is no longer about discovery and growth, it's about proving something to ourselves or others. The success trap is the psychological snare of rigidly linking our self-worth to external achievements. This attachment narrows our perception of success, preventing us from noticing other meaningful possibilities that could be equally, if not more, fulfilling. Instead of embracing a journey of exploration, we become prisoners to a specific vision of success. We stay on this path not because it serves us but because we feel we must achieve it to be deemed successful or worthy. How attachment limits creativity and personal growth. Attachment, by its very nature, is limiting. It keeps us tethered to a single idea of how success should look and blinds us to new or unexpected opportunities that could bring equal or greater satisfaction. When we're overly focused on a particular outcome, we lose the mental flexibility necessary for creativity and innovation. Studies in psychology have repeatedly shown that a rigid mindset, one rooted in attachment, diminishes creative thinking, problem-solving, and adaptability. This is because our minds become preoccupied with controlling the outcome rather than exploring the process. Consider someone who dreams of becoming a top executive at a large corporation because they believe this role will bring them recognition, financial stability, and personal satisfaction. Their path may involve years of tireless dedication, but if they're solely attached to that end goal, they may ignore other fulfilling career opportunities that come their way, perhaps entrepreneurial ventures, creative fields, or chances to lead in other capacities. Attachment keeps them so focused on a single destination that they overlook alternate routes that may align better with their true passions and strengths. When we learn to let go of attachment, we free up our capacity for growth and creativity. We start to view obstacles not as setbacks but as redirections, and we become more resilient, resourceful, and open to opportunities that allow for genuine personal and professional development. The illusion of control and its impact on success. One of the core drivers of attachment is the illusion of control. When we fixate on a particular outcome, we operate under the belief that if we work hard enough, plan meticulously, and avoid risks, we can guarantee that specific result. This illusion of control feels comforting but is ultimately misleading and can lead to frustration and disillusionment when reality doesn't align with our expectations. Rigidly pursuing control over outcomes is often motivated by fear of failure, rejection, or feeling inadequate. Ironically, this fixation on control creates stress, anxiety, and even burnout, states that are antithetical to sustained success. Control gives us a false sense of stability, but it also confines us. When we let go of this illusion, we make room for flexibility, an essential ingredient in any successful journey. Flexibility allows us to pivot when circumstances change, find new solutions when we encounter challenges, and maintain momentum when faced with uncertainty. Attachment and the cost to mental well-being. Many people who become trapped in the cycle of attachment and control begin to experience declining mental and emotional well-being. This is because attachment fuels an all-or-nothing mentality. If they achieve the outcome they're chasing, they feel validated. If they don't, they feel a deep sense of failure. This dynamic is particularly dangerous because it puts our self-worth on a roller coaster, where our sense of value is continually rising and falling based on external achievements. Perfectionism, self-doubt, and fear of failure often accompany attachment. These mental states keep people in a loop of stress and self-criticism, which diminishes their overall resilience. When success becomes synonymous with identity, any setback or missed milestone can feel catastrophic, triggering cycles of self-doubt and rumination. By letting go of this attachment, we liberate ourselves from the toxic effects of self-comparison, anxiety, and perpetual dissatisfaction. Real-world examples of breaking free from the success trap. Many successful individuals and organizations have demonstrated the power of releasing attachment. A classic example is Steve Jobs, who was famously ousted from Apple in the 1980s, a company he co-founded and loved. For someone so attached to the idea of leading Apple, this could have been a devastating failure. However, Jobs used this setback to explore new avenues, founding Next and Pixar, both of which allowed him to cultivate his creativity and vision. This detachment from his initial role at Apple ultimately enabled him to grow and return to the company with a fresh perspective and renewed success. In a corporate example, companies like Netflix have embraced detachment by evolving their business model. Originally a DVD rental service, Netflix recognized the changing landscape and pivoted to streaming, and later to content production. This flexibility, grounded in detachment from a fixed business model, allowed Netflix to not only survive but dominate an evolving industry. By avoiding attachment to one specific vision of success, Netflix became adaptable, innovative, and resilient, qualities that fostered long-term growth. Steps to identify and release attachment to outcomes. To start breaking free from the success trap, it's essential to cultivate awareness of our attachments. Here are some exercises and questions to help you examine and release attachment. Define your attachment, identify specific goals or outcomes to which you're attached. Write them down and reflect on why these goals feel essential to you. Is it because they genuinely fulfill you, or because they align with societal expectations? Question the why, dig deeper by asking, why do I want this outcome? Understanding the root motivation behind your attachment often reveals whether it's driven by true passion or external validation. Imagine alternate scenarios, visualize different paths to success, including those that may diverge from your current vision. This exercise can reveal other fulfilling avenues, reminding you that success is multifaceted. Practice mindfulness and self-compassion. Detachment is an ongoing process, and it requires patience and self-compassion. Engage in practices like meditation, journaling, or even therapy to strengthen your ability to stay present and reduce fear-based thinking. Set intention over expectation. Instead of focusing on specific outcomes, shift your focus to intentions, qualities you want to embody, experiences you want to cultivate, and values you wish to honor in your journey. This will create a mindset of purpose rather than pressure. Conclusion: letting go to move forward. The success trap shows how attachment to specific outcomes, ideals, and identities can hold us back from realizing our potential. By learning to release this attachment, we open ourselves up to more meaningful experiences, greater creativity, and a broader range of opportunities. Letting go doesn't mean abandoning our ambitions, it means detaching from the rigid structures we create around them, structures that often blind us to possibilities that lie just outside our tunnel vision. In the following chapters, we'll continue exploring how detachment applies to different areas of life, helping you develop a new approach to success that's rooted in growth, freedom, and fulfillment. By embracing this mindset, you'll move closer to a life of purpose and achievement that isn't just about hitting a target but about discovering your truest potential. Letting go, paradoxically, will lead you forward into a life that feels not only successful but richly satisfying. Chapter 2. Redefining success on your own terms. Success is a universally celebrated concept, but what it truly means is rarely questioned. We're conditioned to chase it, yet seldom pause to consider its underlying definition, much less, if this definition resonates with who we are at our core. The traditional view of success is often limited by societal expectations, shaped by external markers like wealth, power, and status. While these markers may bring a sense of achievement, they're rarely fulfilling if they don't align with what truly matters to us. This chapter explores how to redefine success in a way that feels authentic, personal, and enduring. Through examining intrinsic versus extrinsic motivation, reflecting on personal values, and reframing success, you'll learn to pursue goals that not only elevate your life but also bring deep satisfaction and meaning. The flaws of traditional success. From early childhood, most people are exposed to a particular definition of success that revolves around accomplishments, accolades, and financial rewards. These values are woven into the fabric of family expectations, cultural norms, and media portrayals of a successful life. Society's message is often clear: success means rising to the top, acquiring material wealth, and achieving status. While there's nothing inherently wrong with these goals, they don't fit everyone. In fact, adhering rigidly to these definitions of success can create a sense of emptiness, frustration, and disconnection from one's true self. Many high achievers feel a nagging sense of dissatisfaction, even as they continue climbing the ladder. The root of this feeling is often a misalignment between personal values and the external markers of success they're pursuing. In contrast, true fulfillment comes when we pursue a vision of success that feels deeply connected to who we are and how we wish to contribute to the world. Redefining success on your own terms is about understanding this alignment and building a life that honors it. Intrinsic versus extrinsic motivation. To create a personal definition of success, we must first distinguish between intrinsic and extrinsic motivations. Intrinsic motivation, this is driven by internal rewards, things that bring joy, satisfaction, and a sense of meaning. Intrinsic motivation is about doing something because it aligns with your values and passions, not because it will yield recognition or financial rewards. Examples include pursuing a career you love, nurturing relationships, or developing skills for personal growth. Extrinsic motivation is fueled by external rewards, such as money, titles, and social approval. These forms of motivation are often short-lived, meaning that while they might lead to temporary satisfaction, they rarely result in long-term fulfillment. Research has shown that intrinsic motivation leads to greater satisfaction and personal growth. In one study, participants who pursued goals for intrinsic reasons reported higher levels of happiness, self-esteem, and mental well-being than those motivated by extrinsic rewards. When you focus on what genuinely excites and fulfills you, you're more likely to experience lasting success that feels meaningful and rewarding. Assessing your motivations, questions for reflection. To get a clearer picture of what motivates you, try answering the following questions. What activities or pursuits make me feel truly alive and engaged? What do I love doing even when there's no reward or recognition attached? If money or social approval were no longer factors, what would I want to spend my time doing? What are my proudest accomplishments, and why do they mean so much to me? Reflect on your answers and note which ones point to intrinsic motivations versus extrinsic ones. Understanding these motivations will help you gain clarity on what truly matters to you and how you can build a definition of success that aligns with these values. Strategies for identifying goals that matter. Redefining success requires identifying and prioritizing the goals that genuinely resonate with you. These goals may not always fit traditional definitions of success, but they'll have the power to enrich your life in meaningful ways. Below are strategies for identifying goals that are grounded in your personal values. Clarify your core values. Your values are the principles that guide your decisions and behaviors. Take time to list the qualities that matter most to you, things like integrity, creativity, connection, or freedom. Reflect on whether your current goals align with these values. Goals that stem from your values are more likely to bring you lasting fulfillment. Visualize your ideal life. Envision your life in 5 or 10 years. Imagine your ideal day, including what you're doing, where you are, and who you're with. Consider the roles you're playing, the type of work you're engaged in, and the impact you're having. What you see in this vision reflects the goals that resonate with your inner self. Explore what gives you purpose. Think about the times you felt a strong sense of purpose or contribution. Purpose-driven goals often involve service to others, creating something meaningful, or pursuing a mission. These goals add depth to your personal success by allowing you to make a positive difference. Focus on growth rather than achievement. Redefine success as a journey of personal growth rather than a fixed destination. When you prioritize learning, exploration, and self-development, you're more likely to pursue goals that stretch you in fulfilling ways. Growth-oriented goals lead to a dynamic and resilient form of success that adapts to life's changes. Exercises for reframing success. The following exercises can help you start reframing success so that it aligns with your true self. Redefining the why of your goals. Write down your current goals and ask yourself, why do I want to achieve this? Challenge yourself to go deeper, questioning if each goal aligns with your intrinsic motivations or if it's rooted in external validation. This process may reveal that some goals aren't as meaningful to you as they initially seemed. Create a personal success statement. A success statement is a declaration of what success looks like to you. It serves as a reminder of your values and priorities. For example, your statement might be, "Success means living a balanced life where I prioritize growth, relationships, and creativity." Refer to this statement whenever you feel drawn to external definitions of success. Practice goal setting with intention. Write down your goals with a focus on the intention behind each one. Instead of framing a goal as, "I want to be a manager to earn a higher salary," try, "I want to develop my leadership skills so I can inspire and support others." This shift in language reinforces a purpose-driven approach to success. Examples of redefining success. To further understand the impact of redefining success, let's look at some examples of people who found fulfillment by stepping away from traditional success narratives. J.K. Rowling. Before her success with the Harry Potter series, Rowling was struggling financially in dealing with personal challenges. Her initial motivation for writing was not fame or wealth, it was the joy of storytelling and the need to express herself. By focusing on this intrinsic motivation, she created one of the most beloved literary works in history, changing the landscape of children's literature and achieving global recognition. Howard Schultz, the former CEO of Starbucks, transformed a small coffee chain into a global brand, but his vision wasn't merely about profit. Schultz's personal mission was to create a third place between home and work, a space where people could relax, connect, and experience a sense of community. This focus on creating value for people, rather than merely profit, played a significant role in Starbucks' success and helped Schultz realize his vision. These examples illustrate that success is often a byproduct of pursuing something meaningful. When we align our goals with our intrinsic motivations, success tends to follow naturally, often in ways that are richer and more rewarding than we originally envisioned. Creating a success mindset based on fulfillment. Once you've redefined success, it's essential to cultivate a mindset that supports this vision. Here are steps to develop a mindset that prioritizes fulfillment over external achievements. Embrace a growth mindset. This mindset, coined by psychologist Carol Dweck, is rooted in the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. With a growth mindset, you see success not as a destination but as a journey of learning and self-improvement. Celebrate small wins. Redefining success means appreciating the progress you make along the way, not just the end result. Celebrate the small milestones that bring you closer to your goals, acknowledging the growth and resilience you're building in the process. Practice gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have, fostering a sense of contentment and abundance. Reflect on the elements of your life that align with your redefined vision of success and practice gratitude for the progress you're making toward it. Release comparison. Comparing yourself to others can undermine your sense of fulfillment. Remember, each person's journey is unique. When you focus on your own values and goals, you free yourself from the pressure of living up to others' definitions of success. Conclusion: crafting a life of authentic success. Redefining success on your own terms is one of the most liberating steps you can take toward a fulfilling life. This journey involves examining your motivations, identifying goals that align with your values, and embracing a mindset that prioritizes growth, gratitude, and purpose. Success, as it turns out, is not about reaching a predefined milestone but about cultivating a life that resonates with your true self. As you move forward, remember that redefining success is an evolving process. Your values, motivations, and vision of fulfillment may change over time, and that's a natural part of growth. By embracing this flexibility, you empower yourself to continue creating a life that honors who you are and supports a vision of success that feels meaningful and true. Chapter 3. The Art of Detachment. What it really means to let go. Detachment is a concept that's often misunderstood, tangled in myths and misconceptions that make it sound like indifference, aloofness, or apathy. In reality, detachment is a profound psychological skill that empowers you to pursue goals and live life with freedom and flexibility. It's about releasing rigid expectations, reframing your mindset, and learning to flow with life's uncertainties without losing your direction. Cultivating detachment is a transformative process that enables you to embrace challenges, opportunities, and even setbacks with resilience and clarity. In this chapter, we'll demystify detachment, explore why it's challenging to adopt, and introduce actionable strategies to help you cultivate it. By the end of this chapter, you'll have a clear understanding of what detachment really means and practical steps to incorporate it into your daily life. With detachment, you'll unlock a powerful mindset that fuels success without the weight of restrictive expectations holding you back. Understanding the psychology of detachment. The concept of detachment is grounded in the idea that while you can influence your actions, you can't fully control the outcomes. This distinction is crucial to achieving a balanced approach to goals, ambitions, and life challenges. When you approach life with detachment, you recognize that while your desires and goals are important, they don't define your worth or happiness. This mindset frees you from excessive worry, disappointment, or frustration when things don't unfold as planned. Detachment, therefore, isn't about abandoning your goals, rather, it's about pursuing them with clarity, persistence, and openness to whatever outcomes may arise. Research in psychology supports the benefits of a detached mindset. For instance, studies have shown that people who practice detachment experience lower stress levels, improved mental resilience, and enhanced well-being. This is because detachment allows for greater flexibility and reduces the strain that comes from over-identifying with specific results or fearing failure. Myths and misconceptions about detachment. Before diving into the practice of detachment, it's essential to debunk some common myths. Myth 1: Detachment means indifference. One of the most widespread misconceptions about detachment is that it implies not caring. This couldn't be further from the truth. Detachment is about caring deeply but wisely, it's about caring without losing yourself in the process. When you detach, you're not becoming indifferent, you're simply releasing the need to control or manipulate every outcome. You're saying, I'm fully invested, but I'm also prepared to adapt. Myth 2: Detachment equals passivity. Another common myth is that practicing detachment will make you passive or unmotivated. However, detachment actually encourages action, it inspires you to move forward, set goals, and take risks without the fear of failure or the weight of unrealistic expectations. Detachment leads to a proactive and curious mindset, allowing you to pursue opportunities and navigate challenges with a sense of balance. Myth 3: Detachment is only for monks and mystics. Many people believe that detachment is a mindset reserved for monks, mystics, or people who lead a minimalist lifestyle. While detachment has deep roots in various spiritual traditions, it's a practical, everyday skill that can benefit anyone. Detachment is not about renouncing ambition, it's about redefining your relationship with it so that it brings fulfillment rather than stress. Myth 4: Detachment is about giving up. Detachment is sometimes mistaken for giving up on goals, dreams, or relationships. However, detachment doesn't mean surrendering or settling for less. Rather, it's about freeing yourself from rigid expectations so that you can pursue your goals with flexibility. It's saying, I'm committed to this path, but I'm open to where it may lead. Practical steps to cultivate detachment. Now that we've clarified what detachment is, and isn't, let's explore some practical strategies to cultivate this mindset. While these steps may feel counterintuitive at first, they'll help you navigate life with greater ease, resilience, and open-mindedness. 1. Shift your focus from outcomes to effort. One of the first steps in cultivating detachment is to shift your focus from the outcomes of your actions to the actions themselves. When you're overly fixated on a particular outcome, you're more likely to experience stress, frustration, and disappointment if things don't go as planned. By focusing on the effort and process, you can enjoy the journey and celebrate small wins along the way, regardless of the final result. Practice. Start by setting intentions for your day, week, or a specific project, focusing on actions you can control rather than outcomes. For instance, instead of setting a goal like, I must get promoted this year, reframe it as, I'm going to dedicate myself to learning, improving my skills, and seeking feedback. 2. Reframe expectations as preferences. Attachment often stems from rigid expectations. We set specific outcomes that we believe will lead to happiness or fulfillment, which can lead to frustration if these outcomes don't materialize. Reframing expectations as preferences is a powerful way to release the pressure of achieving specific results. Practice. When you set a goal or have a desired outcome, try phrasing it as a preference rather than an absolute. For example, instead of saying, I need this project to be a success, you could say, I prefer for this project to succeed, but I'm open to learning from any outcome. This simple reframe helps you stay committed without attaching your happiness or self-worth to the result. 3. Develop self-awareness through reflection. Self-awareness is essential for practicing detachment. When you're aware of your thoughts, emotions, and reactions, you're better able to notice when you're becoming overly attached to a particular outcome or expectation. This awareness allows you to catch yourself before you spiral into stress or disappointment. Practice. Set aside a few minutes each day for reflection. Ask yourself questions like, what am I feeling attached to right now, or, are there any expectations I'm holding on to too tightly? By regularly checking in with yourself, you'll begin to notice patterns and identify areas where you can practice letting go. 4. Cultivate curiosity over certainty. Attachment often arises from a desire for certainty. We cling to specific outcomes because we believe they'll provide us with security, happiness, or validation. However, cultivating curiosity can help shift this mindset, allowing you to approach life with a sense of openness and wonder. Practice. When you're faced with uncertainty or an unexpected outcome, practice responding with curiosity. Instead of thinking, this didn't go as planned, now what, try asking, what can I learn from this? How might this open up new possibilities? This approach not only reduces stress but also encourages creative problem-solving and adaptability. 5. Practice mindfulness to stay present. Mindfulness is one of the most effective tools for cultivating detachment. When you practice mindfulness, you become more aware of your thoughts, emotions, and sensations in the present moment. This awareness helps you recognize when you're becoming overly attached to a specific outcome or expectation. Practice. Try incorporating a few minutes of mindfulness meditation into your daily routine. Focus on your breath, noticing each inhale and exhale without judgment. When thoughts arise, observe them without getting attached. This simple practice trains your mind to be present, allowing you to approach life with greater balance and ease. 6. Embrace failure as part of the process. Fear of failure is one of the most common causes of attachment. We often cling to specific outcomes because we fear that anything less than success will lead to disappointment, judgment, or self-doubt. However, embracing failure as a natural part of growth can help you let go of these fears and pursue your goals with resilience. Practice. Reframe your relationship with failure by viewing it as a valuable teacher. When you experience setbacks or challenges, take a moment to reflect on what you've learned from the experience. By embracing failure, you'll find that you're more willing to take risks and pursue your goals without the fear of falling short. 7. Release the need for approval. Attachment to others' approval is a common obstacle to detachment. When we're overly concerned with how others perceive us, we may cling to specific behaviors, choices, or outcomes that we believe will earn their approval. Letting go of this need frees you to pursue your goals authentically, without the weight of others' expectations. Practice. Start by acknowledging when you're seeking approval and ask yourself, is this truly important to me, or am I doing it to gain someone else's validation? Remind yourself that your worth is not tied to others' opinions. Gradually, you'll build the confidence to pursue goals that align with your values rather than others' expectations. The long-term benefits of detachment. By cultivating detachment, you'll notice profound shifts in both your mindset and your approach to life. You may experience reduced stress, greater resilience, and a newfound sense of freedom to pursue your goals without the weight of rigid expectations. Here are some of the long-term benefits. Enhanced resilience. When you're not attached to specific outcomes, setbacks feel less like failures and more like learning experiences. This mindset helps you bounce back from challenges with greater strength and optimism. Increased creativity. Detachment encourages a more open-minded approach, allowing you to think outside the box and explore new solutions. When you're not limited by fixed expectations, you're more likely to tap into your creative potential. Improved relationships. Detachment fosters healthier relationships by reducing dependency on others' approval. When you let go of the need for validation, you're free to connect authentically with others, leading to deeper, more meaningful connections. Greater inner peace. Detachment allows you to live with a sense of peace, knowing that you're fully committed to your path but not defined by the outcome. This peace enables you to enjoy the journey and embrace the present moment, even in the face of uncertainty. In the following chapters, we'll explore how detachment applies to various aspects of life, from overcoming fear and embracing change to enhancing your performance and relationships. By practicing these principles of detachment, you'll gain a powerful tool that fuels success, resilience, and personal fulfillment. Detachment is not about giving up, it's about liberating yourself to pursue your dreams with courage, adaptability, and a sense of freedom that leads to lasting success. Chapter 4. Embracing Uncertainty, the Power of Flexibility. Life is a mosaic of unpredictable elements. Despite the meticulous plans we lay, the paths we pave, and the goals we chase, life often has its own ideas. While many people find this lack of control unnerving, those who succeed at the highest levels don't merely accept uncertainty, they learn to embrace it as a vital ingredient of growth and success. Flexibility is the ability to thrive in an environment of constant change, adapting to new situations, and reshaping plans without losing momentum. This chapter will explore how letting go of the need for certainty empowers you to see challenges as opportunities, allowing you to turn unpredictable moments into milestones on your journey. We will delve into techniques for embracing ambiguity, examine the science behind resilience and adaptability, and provide actionable strategies for fostering flexibility. By the end of this chapter, you'll have a toolkit for transforming the unknown into a source of creative energy, harnessing flexibility as a powerful asset in the pursuit of unstoppable success. Why uncertainty is essential to growth and success. If life were entirely predictable, there would be little motivation to strive, grow, or push beyond our comfort zones. Uncertainty is woven into the fabric of personal and professional evolution. It pushes us to stretch beyond what we know, inviting us to discover new strengths, perspectives, and solutions. The dynamic environment of uncertainty can be challenging, but it offers us a canvas for innovation, creativity, and problem-solving. Uncertainty tests us, helping us to develop resilience and agility as we confront and navigate new terrains. Those who thrive in unpredictable environments are not merely enduring, they are adapting and even thriving. Uncertainty, then, becomes not an obstacle but a gateway to untapped potential and growth. The psychological struggle with uncertainty. Human psychology has an inherent bias toward predictability and control, evolved over centuries to protect us from physical and psychological threats. This preference for the familiar can manifest as anxiety or fear in the face of the unknown, limiting our ability to see possibility and opportunity within ambiguity. Psychologists refer to this need for control as uncertainty intolerance, which can create stress, lower resilience, and restrict our openness to change. Research shows that those who cultivate a tolerance for ambiguity experience lower stress levels, enhanced creativity, and better problem-solving abilities. By shifting your mindset around uncertainty, you're able to reframe challenging situations as puzzles to be solved, rather than threats to be avoided. Embracing uncertainty, a shift in perspective. Transforming your relationship with uncertainty begins with a shift in perspective. Instead of viewing the unknown as something to be feared or avoided, you can see it as an opportunity to learn, grow, and innovate. Here are several strategies to help you reframe your thinking around uncertainty. See uncertainty as a source of growth. Approach the unknown as a chance to develop new skills, insights, and strengths. When you recognize that each moment of uncertainty holds the potential for growth, it becomes easier to lean into it. Acknowledge your fears without letting them control you. Fear of the unknown is natural, but it doesn't have to dictate your actions. Allow yourself to feel the anxiety that comes with uncertainty, but view it as a sign that you're on the brink of something new and meaningful. This awareness can prevent fear from holding you back. Focus on curiosity, not control. Curiosity is a powerful antidote to fear. By approaching new situations with a sense of wonder, you shift your focus from needing to control outcomes to a genuine desire to learn and grow. Curiosity can turn apprehension into excitement, making it easier to navigate unknown territory. Practice mindful acceptance. Mindfulness helps us stay grounded in the present, reducing the need to anticipate or control the future. By practicing mindfulness, you become more comfortable with uncertainty, allowing events to unfold without feeling the urge to force specific outcomes. Techniques to embrace ambiguity as a creative and strategic advantage. Visualization for adaptive thinking. Visualization is a mental exercise often used by athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders to anticipate and adapt to possible scenarios. Rather than picturing a single outcome, try visualizing multiple potential paths. Imagine different ways a situation might unfold and consider how you could respond effectively to each. This helps prepare your mind for flexibility, reinforcing a mindset that sees change as manageable rather than overwhelming. Adopt a beginner's mindset. Zen Buddhism teaches the concept of beginner's mind, an open-minded approach that involves viewing situations without preconceived notions or rigid expectations. This mindset allows you to approach challenges with a fresh perspective, encouraging you to see potential solutions and ideas that might otherwise go unnoticed. Practicing a beginner's mindset can unlock creativity and help you respond to uncertainty with a sense of curiosity and openness. Build decision-making agility. In uncertain times, rigid decision-making processes can hinder progress. To develop flexibility, practice making small, low-stakes decisions quickly. Embrace the idea that not every choice needs to be perfect. Sometimes, simply moving forward is more important than waiting for the right answer. Over time, you'll build the confidence and agility to make decisions even when the path ahead is unclear. Seek out novel experiences. One of the best ways to build comfort with uncertainty is to expose yourself to new and unfamiliar situations regularly. This might involve learning a new skill, visiting an unfamiliar place, or tackling a project outside of your expertise. Novelty challenges your brain to adapt and respond, reinforcing resilience and enhancing your ability to handle the unexpected. The science of resilience, how letting go of control enhances it. Resilience is a psychological trait that enables individuals to recover from setbacks and adapt to challenging situations. Studies show that resilience is not only a product of one's personality but can be cultivated through practice. One of the most effective ways to build resilience is by letting go of the need to control every outcome. By releasing rigid expectations, you free yourself from the pressure of perfectionism, allowing you to approach setbacks with a balanced perspective. Research has shown that people who accept the reality of situations, rather than trying to resist or control them, experience higher resilience and better mental health outcomes. This acceptance doesn't mean giving up, rather, it involves focusing on what you can control, your responses, mindset, and actions, rather than fixating on what you can't. Practical steps for cultivating flexibility in the face of uncertainty. Flexibility is not just a mindset but a skill that can be developed through consistent practice. Below are several practical steps to help you build flexibility, making it easier to adapt to and even thrive in uncertainty. 1. Set fluid goals. While goal setting is essential to personal and professional success, rigid goals can sometimes limit flexibility. Consider setting goals that are adaptable rather than overly specific. For instance, instead of setting a goal like, I must get a promotion by the end of this year, you might frame it as, I want to grow my skills and take on new responsibilities. This shift allows you to remain focused on growth, even if the exact outcome changes. 2. Practice the 90-10 rule. The 90-10 rule is a simple way to embrace flexibility. The idea is that 90% of the time, you maintain focus and dedication to your core objectives. The remaining 10% allows room for exploration, adaptation, or unexpected opportunities. By giving yourself a small margin for flexibility, you create a buffer for uncertainty without sacrificing your commitment to your goals. 3. Regularly review and adjust your plans. Flexibility requires that you check in with yourself and your plans periodically. Set aside time each week or month to review your progress, reassess your goals, and make adjustments based on any new information or circumstances. This practice prevents you from becoming overly attached to a single course of action, empowering you to pivot when needed without feeling as though you failed. 4. Embrace incremental growth. Sometimes, the most sustainable way to handle uncertainty is to focus on small, manageable steps rather than grand, sweeping changes. Incremental growth enables you to adapt to changes gradually, minimizing the stress and resistance that often accompany larger transitions. This approach also allows you to celebrate small wins along the way, building motivation and resilience. 5. Develop a support system for feedback and perspective. Uncertainty can sometimes cloud your judgment, making it difficult to determine the best course of action. A supportive network of friends, mentors, or colleagues can offer valuable feedback, helping you see situations from a different perspective. Having trusted individuals to turn to can give you the confidence to make decisions and embrace change without feeling isolated or overwhelmed. 6. Focus on the process, not just the outcome. While it's natural to have specific outcomes in mind, rigid attachment to these outcomes can make it difficult to stay flexible. Instead, shift your focus toward the process, the daily steps, choices, and efforts that propel you forward. This approach encourages you to stay engaged with the present moment, appreciating the journey rather than obsessing over the final destination. Building flexibility for long-term success. The benefits of cultivating flexibility extend far beyond the ability to handle uncertainty. A flexible mindset enables you to adapt to new challenges. As industries, technologies, and social landscapes evolve, those who can adjust their approaches will be best equipped to thrive. Seize unexpected opportunities. Flexibility allows you to recognize and pursue opportunities that you may not have initially considered. Reduce stress and anxiety. By embracing flexibility, you alleviate the pressure to control every outcome, which can significantly reduce stress and enhance mental well-being. Strengthen relationships. Flex ability fosters open-mindedness, allowing you to communicate and connect more effectively with others, both personally and professionally. Conclusion: flexibility as a pathway to success. Flexibility is more than a means of navigating uncertainty, it's a powerful asset that can transform your approach to success. By letting go of rigid expectations and embracing a mindset of adaptability, you cultivate resilience, creativity, and openness, qualities that enable you to thrive in any circumstance. Embracing uncertainty isn't about giving up control but about expanding your capacity to move forward with courage, confidence, and a sense of freedom. Chapter 5. Flow and Freedom: Why Letting Go Inspires Peak Performance. Understanding the flow state. Flow is a mental state characterized by complete immersion in an activity, leading to heightened focus, creativity, and productivity. Coined by psychologist Mihai Csikszentmihalyi, the concept of flow describes the experience of being so engaged in an activity that time seems to dissolve, and self-consciousness fades. This state often occurs when individuals are challenged just enough to stretch their abilities without overwhelming them. Flow can manifest in various contexts: athletics, arts, work, and personal projects. Athletes experience flow when they lose themselves in their performance, artists find it while creating a masterpiece, and professionals tap into it during problem-solving sessions. Achieving flow is synonymous with experiencing peak performance, where productivity reaches its zenith, and creativity flourishes. However, attaining this state is not simply a matter of focusing harder or trying to force it. In fact, the pressure to perform and the attachment to specific outcomes can obstruct flow. This chapter explores the intricate relationship between letting go and achieving flow, offering insights and techniques to help you unlock your potential for creativity, intuition, and productivity. The paradox of attachment. To understand how letting go can lead to peak performance, it's crucial to first explore the paradox of attachment. When we cling tightly to specific outcomes or results, we inadvertently create mental barriers that hinder our ability to perform at our best. This pressure can manifest in various ways. Overthinking, attachment to results can lead to excessive analysis and self-criticism, creating mental clutter that distracts from the task at hand. Fear of failure, the fear of not achieving a desired outcome can paralyze action, causing individuals to hesitate, second-guess their decisions, or avoid risks altogether. Stress and anxiety, high attachment levels can lead to increased stress, which detracts from focus and creativity, inhibiting flow. Rigid mindsets, when you become attached to how a task should be accomplished, you may overlook innovative or more efficient solutions that deviate from your original plan. These mental states are antithetical to flow. Instead of fully engaging with the activity, your mind becomes preoccupied with worries about performance and outcomes. This misalignment creates a tension that detracts from your ability to achieve the clarity and focus essential for peak performance. Letting go, the key to unlocking flow. So, how does one let go to facilitate flow? The answer lies in embracing a mindset of curiosity, presence, and adaptability. Here are several key principles and practices to help you cultivate a state of flow through detachment and presence. 1. Cultivate mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment, without judgment or distraction. It encourages you to engage with the here and now, rather than ruminating on the past or worrying about the future. Mindfulness can help you let go of attachment to specific outcomes by enhancing awareness. Mindfulness sharpens your awareness of thoughts and feelings as they arise, allowing you to observe them without being swept away by them. This awareness helps you recognize when you're slipping into a cycle of over-attachment or anxiety. Reducing judgment. By cultivating a non-judgmental attitude, you can approach tasks with curiosity rather than pressure. This shift allows for exploration and creativity, essential components of the flow state. Encouraging acceptance. Mindfulness fosters acceptance of whatever arises in the moment. This acceptance means letting go of rigid expectations and being open to adapting your approach based on the situation at hand. Practice tip: start each day with a short mindfulness meditation, focusing on your breath or observing your thoughts without engagement. This practice will help you enter your tasks with a clearer mind, ready to embrace whatever arises. 2. Set intentions, not outcomes. Instead of fixating on specific results, shift your focus to the intentions behind your actions. Intentions are broader and more adaptable than rigid outcomes. For example, rather than saying, "I must finish this project by Friday," consider saying, "I intend to make meaningful progress on this project." Setting intentions allows for flexibility in how you approach tasks. You can adjust your methods and timeline based on new insights or circumstances while remaining aligned with your overall purpose. This shift fosters a sense of freedom and exploration, key ingredients for achieving flow. Practice tip: at the beginning of each week, write down your intentions for various tasks or projects. Focus on the purpose and what you hope to experience, rather than strictly outlining the end results. 3. Embrace a beginner's mindset. The concept of a beginner's mindset, often referenced in Zen Buddhism, encourages you to approach tasks with curiosity and openness, as if you are experiencing them for the first time. This mindset fosters creativity and innovation, allowing you to let go of preconceived notions and expectations. When you adopt a beginner's mindset, you become more receptive to new ideas, insights, and possibilities. This receptiveness is crucial for entering a flow state, as it encourages exploration and experimentation. Practice tip: when starting a new project or tackling a challenge, remind yourself that you are a beginner. Ask questions, be open to feedback, and seek out different perspectives. Approach each task as an opportunity to learn rather than prove yourself. 4. Find the sweet spot between challenge and skill. Flow occurs when there is a balance between the challenges of a task and your skills. If a task is too easy, you may become bored. If it's too difficult, you may feel overwhelmed. Achieving flow requires finding that sweet spot where your skills match the task's demands. Letting go of rigid expectations allows you to adjust the challenge level to suit your current capabilities. If you find a task too difficult, consider breaking it into smaller, manageable pieces or seeking help. Conversely, if a task feels too easy, challenge yourself to push your limits. Practice tip: regularly assess the tasks you're working on and determine whether they align with your current skill level. Adjust your approach accordingly, whether that means seeking additional challenges or simplifying the task at hand. 5. Create an optimal environment. Your environment plays a significant role in facilitating flow. A cluttered or distracting space can hinder focus and creativity, making it difficult to enter a flow state. To foster an optimal environment, consider the following. Minimize distractions. Identify potential distractions in your workspace and take steps to reduce them. This might involve silencing notifications, organizing your workspace, or choosing a quieter location. Incorporate rituals. Establishing a routine or ritual can signal to your brain that it's time to focus. This might include specific music, lighting a candle, or practicing a few minutes of deep breathing. Design for comfort. Ensure your workspace is comfortable and conducive to productivity. This might involve adjusting your chair, desk height, or even the temperature of the room. Practice tip: experiment with different environments and routines to discover what helps you enter a flow state most effectively. Keep track of how these changes impact your focus and productivity. Stories of peak performance through letting go. To illustrate the profound impact of letting go on achieving peak performance, let's explore a few inspiring stories of individuals from various fields who embraced detachment to unlock their full potential. 1. Athletes: the power of letting go. Many elite athletes have shared experiences of reaching a state of flow during competition, often describing it as a moment where everything feels effortless. For example, basketball player Michael Jordan spoke about how, during key games, he would let go of his attachment to winning and simply focus on the joy of playing the game. By immersing himself in the moment and trusting his instincts, he often delivered breathtaking performances that seemed to defy logic. This notion of letting go is not limited to basketball. Swimmer Michael Phelps achieved extraordinary success by learning to let go of the pressure to win. Instead, he focused on perfecting his technique and enjoying the process. This mindset shift allowed him to enter a state of flow during races, leading to numerous gold medals. 2. Artists: creative freedom in letting go. In the realm of creativity, artists frequently grapple with the tension between attachment to perfection and the freedom to explore. Take the case of painter Bob Ross, known for his soothing voice and Happy Little Trees. Ross embodied a philosophy of letting go of expectations, famously saying, "There are no mistakes, only happy accidents." His approach encouraged countless viewers to embrace creativity without the fear of failure, allowing them to experience flow while painting. Similarly, acclaimed writer Elizabeth Gilbert has spoken about how she learned to detach from the pressure of creating a best-selling novel. In her journey to write Eat, Pray, Love, she focused on the joy of storytelling rather than the fear of how it would be received. This shift in mindset opened the door for her creativity to flourish, resulting in a transformative work that resonated with millions. 3. Entrepreneurs: trusting the process. Successful entrepreneurs often face uncertainties and setbacks on their journeys. One notable example is Richard Branson, the founder of the Virgin Group. Branson has built his empire by embracing a mindset of flexibility and adaptability. Rather than clinging to rigid plans, he emphasizes the importance of letting go of preconceived notions and trusting the process. His willingness to pivot when faced with challenges has led to remarkable innovations and successful ventures. Branson's story exemplifies the importance of trusting the journey, even in the face of uncertainty. By letting go of attachment to specific outcomes, he has fostered a culture of creativity and exploration within his companies, empowering his teams to reach their fullest potential. Unlocking your potential for creativity and productivity. Achieving flow and unlocking your potential for creativity and productivity requires a commitment to letting go of attachment and embracing the process. As you cultivate mindfulness, set intentions, adopt a beginner's mindset, find balance in challenges, and create an optimal environment, you pave the way for flow to emerge. Remember, the path to peak performance is not linear, it's often filled with twists, turns, and surprises. By embracing the unknown and relinquishing control, you can tap into a reservoir of creativity and intuition that propels you forward. Ultimately, letting go is not just about releasing specific outcomes, it's about opening yourself up to new possibilities, transforming the way you engage with your work, and inspiring yourself to reach new heights. As you move forward, hold on to the stories and lessons of those who have successfully navigated this journey. Embrace the power of release, and you'll find that the potential for unstoppable success is within your grasp. Chapter 6. Emotional Detachment, Freeing Yourself from Overwhelm and Anxiety. Understanding emotional attachment. Emotional attachment is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it fosters deep connections with people, places, and ideas. It's the force that drives relationships, creativity, and empathy. On the other hand, excessive attachment to specific outcomes, the approval of others, or past experiences can lead to overwhelming anxiety, stress, and disappointment. This chapter explores how emotional attachment can create barriers to our well-being and how practicing emotional detachment can empower us to navigate life with greater ease, resilience, and confidence. What is emotional detachment? Emotional detachment does not imply a lack of feeling or concern. Instead, it refers to the ability to separate your emotional state from the outcomes of your experiences. It's the practice of engaging fully in life without being overly attached to how things should turn out. This mindset allows you to experience emotions without being controlled by them, leading to a more balanced and fulfilling life. The cost of attachment. Heightened anxiety and stress. When you become overly attached to specific outcomes or the validation of others, you open the door to anxiety. Every disappointment becomes magnified, leading to a cycle of worry and fear. For instance, you might feel intense anxiety before a big presentation because you're emotionally invested in the outcome. This anxiety can be paralyzing, preventing you from performing at your best. The pressure to succeed can transform what should be an exciting opportunity into a source of dread. Perfectionism and fear of failure. Attachment to specific standards or the fear of making mistakes can lead to perfectionism. When your self-worth becomes intertwined with success, failure feels catastrophic. You might avoid risks altogether, leading to stagnation. This fear can also inhibit creativity, as the fear of producing something less than perfect stifles your willingness to explore new ideas. Interpersonal strain. In relationships, attachment can manifest as clinginess or a desperate need for validation. This dependence can strain connections and create resentment. If you rely on others for your sense of worth, you may find yourself feeling perpetually dissatisfied, leading to a cycle of seeking approval that ultimately leaves you feeling empty. Difficulty moving on. Emotional attachment to past experiences can create mental roadblocks. Whether it's a past relationship, a job, or a personal failure, holding on can prevent you from moving forward. This lingering attachment can manifest as regret or bitterness, hindering your ability to embrace new opportunities. Strategies for emotional detachment. To cultivate emotional detachment, consider implementing the following strategies. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the cornerstone of emotional detachment. By practicing mindfulness, you become more aware of your thoughts and feelings without judgment. This heightened awareness allows you to observe your emotional responses to situations, recognizing when you're slipping into attachment. Practice tip: set aside a few minutes each day for mindfulness meditation. Focus on your breath, and when thoughts arise, acknowledge them without judgment and gently return your focus to your breath. Over time, this practice will help you develop a more detached perspective on your emotions. Cultivate self-compassion. Self-compassion involves treating yourself with kindness and understanding, especially during difficult times. It helps to counteract the harsh self-criticism that often arises from attachment to outcomes. When you practice self-compassion, you create space for yourself to experience emotions without becoming overwhelmed by them. Practice tip: when facing a setback, try writing yourself a compassionate letter. Acknowledge your feelings and remind yourself that it's okay to experience disappointment. This exercise can help you reframe your perspective and promote emotional resilience. Reframe expectations. Letting go of rigid expectations is vital for emotional detachment. Instead of clinging to specific outcomes, try to focus on your intentions and efforts. This shift allows you to engage with tasks and relationships without the burden of high expectations. Practice tip: when setting goals, frame them in terms of intentions rather than fixed outcomes. For example, instead of saying, "I must get promoted this year," try, "I intend to contribute positively to my team and develop my skills." This shift fosters a sense of freedom and exploration, allowing you to focus on the journey rather than just the destination. Set boundaries. Establishing healthy boundaries is essential for emotional detachment. Boundaries help you maintain a sense of self and prevent emotional overwhelm from external influences. They also promote healthier relationships, allowing you to connect with others without losing your sense of self. Practice tip: identify areas in your life where you feel overwhelmed by others' expectations or demands. Communicate your needs and establish boundaries that protect your emotional well-being. This may involve saying no to requests that drain your energy or limiting time spent with individuals who trigger feelings of anxiety or insecurity. Challenge limiting beliefs. Examine the beliefs that drive your emotional attachments. Often, these beliefs stem from past experiences and may no longer serve you. By challenging and reframing these beliefs, you can free yourself from the emotional weight they carry. Practice tip: create a list of beliefs you hold about success, relationships, and self-worth. For each belief, ask yourself where it originated and whether it is still true or beneficial. Challenge any limiting beliefs and replace them with more empowering perspectives. Embrace impermanence. Understanding the impermanent nature of life can help you let go of attachment. Everything, feelings, experiences, and even relationships, changes over time. Embracing this impermanence allows you to appreciate moments without becoming overly attached to them. Practice tip: reflect on experiences from your past that felt significant but have since changed or faded. Acknowledge that change is a natural part of life, and practice appreciating the present moment for what it is, rather than clinging to it. Engage in reflective journaling. Journaling can be a powerful tool for processing emotions and fostering detachment. By writing about your thoughts and feelings, you create a safe space for exploration and reflection. Practice tip: set aside time each week to reflect on your emotions. Write about experiences that triggered feelings of attachment or anxiety, and explore the underlying thoughts and beliefs associated with them. This process can help you gain clarity and perspective, facilitating emotional release. Seek support. If you're struggling to practice emotional detachment on your own, consider seeking support from a therapist or counselor. Professional guidance can help you explore the root causes of your attachments and develop strategies for cultivating emotional resilience. Practice tip: look for support groups or workshops that focus on emotional intelligence and resilience. Engaging with others who are on a similar journey can provide valuable insights and encouragement. The role of mindfulness, self-compassion, and gratitude. As you cultivate emotional detachment, mindfulness, self-compassion, and gratitude become crucial tools for managing anxiety and fostering resilience. Mindfulness enhances your awareness of your thoughts and feelings, allowing you to observe them without becoming overwhelmed. Self-compassion encourages you to treat yourself kindly, especially during difficult moments. It provides a buffer against the harsh judgments that can arise from attachment, fostering a sense of acceptance and resilience. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have. By practicing gratitude, you can cultivate a mindset that embraces abundance rather than scarcity, reducing the need for external validation and attachment. Practice tip: create a daily gratitude journal where you note 3 things you are grateful for each day. This practice shifts your focus toward positivity, reinforcing an abundance mindset that alleviates anxiety and enhances emotional resilience. Real-life applications: emotional detachment in action. To illustrate the impact of emotional detachment, let's explore some real-life applications. Navigating career changes. Consider a professional facing a sudden job loss. The emotional attachment to their previous role can create feelings of inadequacy and fear about the future. By practicing emotional detachment, they can recognize that their self-worth is not solely tied to their job title. Engaging in reflective journaling, setting new intentions for their career, and seeking support can help them navigate this transition with grace. Managing relationship dynamics. In romantic relationships, attachment can lead to anxiety and dependence. By practicing emotional detachment, individuals can cultivate healthier relationships built on mutual respect rather than clinginess. Establishing boundaries, communicating needs, and embracing each other's individuality can create a deeper, more authentic connection. Overcoming performance anxiety. Athletes and performers often experience intense pressure to succeed, leading to overwhelming anxiety. By adopting a mindset of detachment, they can focus on the joy of the activity rather than fixating on the outcome. Engaging in mindfulness practices before competitions can help them enter a flow state, allowing them to perform at their best without the weight of expectations. Releasing past regrets. Many people struggle with attachment to past failures or regrets. By challenging limiting beliefs and embracing the impermanence of life, individuals can learn to let go of these burdens. Practicing self-compassion and reframing their narratives can help them move forward with a renewed sense of purpose and optimism. Conclusion: embracing emotional freedom. Emotional detachment is not about becoming indifferent or disconnected from life. Instead, it's about cultivating a sense of freedom and resilience that empowers you to navigate life's challenges with grace. By practicing mindfulness, setting boundaries, and challenging limiting beliefs, you can release the emotional burdens that hold you back and create space for growth, creativity, and joy. As you embark on this journey of emotional detachment, remember that it is a process. It requires patience, practice, and self-compassion. By embracing emotional freedom, you open yourself up to new possibilities, deeper connections, and a more fulfilling life. In doing so, you empower yourself to face challenges with confidence, navigate uncertainties with grace, and ultimately unlock the unstoppable success that lies within you. Chapter 7. Relationships and Detachment, Finding Freedom in Connection. Understanding attachment in relationships. Relationships are fundamental to the human experience. They enrich our lives, providing emotional support, companionship, and love. However, attachment within relationships can often lead to unhealthy dynamics, where individuals become overly dependent on one another for validation and happiness. This chapter explores how emotional attachment can strain relationships and how practicing detachment can foster healthier, more fulfilling connections. What is attachment in relationships? Attachment in relationships refers to the emotional bonds we form with others, which can be influenced by our past experiences, fears, and needs. While a certain level of attachment is natural and healthy, when attachment becomes excessive, it can lead to issues such as codependency, fear of abandonment, and unhealthy expectations. The costs of excessive attachment. Codependency and loss of individuality. Codependency occurs when one partner relies excessively on the other for emotional support, self-worth, and identity. This dynamic can lead to a loss of individuality, where personal needs and desires are overshadowed by the relationship. The codependent partner may feel anxious or incomplete without the other, resulting in a cycle of dependency that can stifle growth and happiness. Fear of abandonment. Attachment often creates a fear of abandonment. Individuals may feel that their self-worth is tied to their partner's approval, leading to anxiety and insecurity. This fear can manifest in possessiveness, jealousy, or controlling behaviors, which ultimately damage trust and intimacy in the relationship. Stifled communication. When individuals feel overly attached, they may suppress their true feelings and needs to maintain harmony. This avoidance can stifle open communication, leading to misunderstandings, resentment, and emotional distance. Partners may avoid discussing their concerns for fear of conflict, resulting in a breakdown of trust and connection. Unrealistic expectations. Excessive attachment often leads to unrealistic expectations regarding how partners should behave or what they should provide. When one partner expects the other to fulfill all their emotional needs, it places an unsustainable burden on the relationship. This can lead to disappointment and resentment, and those expectations are not met. The benefits of practicing detachment. Practicing emotional detachment in relationships does not mean becoming aloof or disconnected. Instead, it involves cultivating a mindset that values independence while maintaining meaningful connections. Here are some of the benefits of practicing detachment. Enhanced self-awareness. Emotional detachment encourages individuals to develop a deeper understanding of their own needs, desires, and boundaries. By stepping back from the emotional intensity of a relationship, partners can gain clarity on what they truly want and how they can contribute to a healthier dynamic. Increased trust and security. When individuals practice detachment, they foster a sense of trust and security in their relationships. By allowing each partner the space to be their authentic selves without the pressure of unrealistic expectations, trust can flourish. Each person feels valued for who they are, rather than for how well they meet the other's needs. Better communication. Practicing detachment opens the door to healthier communication. With less fear of conflict, partners can express their thoughts and feelings more openly. This transparency can lead to deeper understanding, problem-solving, and connection, allowing both partners to navigate challenges more effectively. Stronger boundaries. Detachment encourages individuals to establish and maintain healthy boundaries. When partners understand their limits and communicate them effectively, they can prevent feelings of resentment and emotional overwhelm. Healthy boundaries create a safe space for both partners to grow independently while nurturing their connection. Strategies for practicing detachment in relationships. To foster healthier connections through emotional detachment, consider implementing the following strategies. Recognize your attachment styles. Understanding your attachment style can provide insight into how you relate to others. Common attachment styles include secure, anxious, avoidant, and disorganized. By recognizing your style, you can identify patterns in your relationships and work towards healthier dynamics. Practice tip: reflect on your past relationships and note how you typically react to conflict, intimacy, and closeness. Awareness of your attachment style is the first step toward creating positive change. Cultivate independence. Encouraging independence in a relationship is vital for fostering detachment. Each partner should have their own interests, hobbies, and social circles. This independence allows for personal growth and prevents the relationship from becoming a source of emotional overwhelm. Practice tip: schedule time for individual activities, whether it's pursuing a hobby, meeting friends, or engaging in self-care. Encourage your partner to do the same. Celebrate each other's individuality, as it contributes to a richer relationship. Practice open communication. Fostering open communication is key to emotional detachment. Encourage honest conversations about feelings, needs, and concerns. When partners feel safe expressing themselves without fear of judgment, they can build a stronger foundation of trust and intimacy. Practice tip: set aside regular time for relationship check-ins where both partners can share their thoughts and feelings. Approach these conversations with curiosity and a willingness to listen without defensiveness. Set healthy boundaries. Establishing healthy boundaries is essential for maintaining emotional detachment. Clearly communicate your needs and limits while respecting your partners. Boundaries help to prevent feelings of overwhelm and promote a sense of autonomy in the relationship. Practice tip: identify areas where you feel your boundaries may be blurred, such as emotional labor or personal space. Communicate these boundaries with your partner, and ensure they are respected. Practice saying no when necessary without feeling guilty. Let go of control. Letting go of the need to control your partner's behavior or decisions is a significant step towards emotional detachment. Understand that you cannot dictate how someone else feels or acts. Instead, focus on your own reactions and emotions, allowing your partner the freedom to express themselves authentically. Practice tip: when faced with a situation where you feel the urge to control, take a step back and reflect on your motivations. Ask yourself if your desire to control is rooted in fear or insecurity. Shift your focus to your own feelings and responses. Embrace vulnerability. Embracing vulnerability can foster a deeper connection while practicing detachment. Being open about your insecurities and fears creates a safe space for your partner to do the same. Vulnerability builds intimacy and strengthens the emotional bond between partners. Practice tip: share your feelings and vulnerabilities with your partner in a safe and supportive environment. Practice active listening as they share their thoughts and feelings. This exchange cultivates empathy and connection, reinforcing the strength of your relationship. Practice mindfulness together. Engaging in mindfulness practices together can enhance emotional detachment and connection. Mindfulness fosters awareness of the present moment, allowing partners to engage without judgment or attachment to outcomes. Practice tip: explore mindfulness activities as a couple, such as meditation, yoga, or nature walks. Use these moments to connect and reflect on your experiences together, fostering a sense of presence and gratitude for each other. Seek support when needed. If you find it challenging to navigate attachment issues in your relationship, seeking support from a therapist or counselor can provide valuable insights. Professional guidance can help both partners explore underlying issues and develop strategies for healthier interactions. Practice tip: consider attending couples therapy or relationship workshops. These resources can offer tools and techniques to enhance communication, address conflicts, and build a more resilient partnership. The role of detachment in different types of relationships. Emotional detachment can play a significant role in various types of relationships, including romantic partnerships, friendships, and familial connections. Here's how detachment can manifest in each. Romantic relationships. In romantic relationships, practicing detachment can enhance intimacy and trust. By allowing each partner to grow individually, the relationship becomes a source of support rather than a source of anxiety. Emotional detachment encourages couples to navigate challenges together while fostering personal autonomy. Friendships. Friendships often require emotional investment, but excessive attachment can lead to disappointment and resentment. Practicing detachment in friendships allows individuals to appreciate their friends for who they are, without the pressure of unrealistic expectations. This mindset fosters authenticity and creates deeper connections. Familial connections. Family dynamics can be particularly challenging due to long-standing attachments and expectations. Practicing emotional detachment with family members allows individuals to set healthy boundaries and engage with their loved ones without feeling overwhelmed. This practice fosters a sense of acceptance and reduces the emotional burden often associated with family ties. Real-life applications: detachment in action. To illustrate the impact of emotional detachment in relationships, let's explore some real-life scenarios. Navigating a romantic breakup. After a significant breakup, one partner may struggle with feelings of loss and attachment. By practicing emotional detachment, they can reflect on the relationship and identify lessons learned. Engaging in self-care, seeking support from friends, and exploring new interests can help them move forward without being weighed down by attachment. Managing friendships during change. As individuals evolve, friendships may shift. One friend may become more focused on career goals, while another prioritizes family. Practicing detachment allows both friends to appreciate each other's choices without resentment. By supporting one another's growth, they can maintain a meaningful connection even as their paths diverge. Navigating family expectations. Family expectations can create significant emotional strain. By practicing detachment, individuals can set boundaries around their time and energy. This allows them to engage with family members on their own terms, reducing feelings of guilt or obligation. Open conversations about needs and boundaries can help foster healthier family dynamics. Enhancing workplace relationships. In professional settings, attachment to specific outcomes can lead to stress and burnout. By practicing emotional detachment, individuals can focus on their work without becoming overly invested in external validation. This mindset fosters collaboration and teamwork, allowing for a more productive and positive work environment. Conclusion: the freedom of letting go in relationships. Practicing emotional detachment does not mean sacrificing love or connection, rather, it allows individuals to experience relationships in a healthier, more balanced way. By recognizing the costs of excessive attachment and implementing strategies for detachment, individuals can cultivate deeper, more authentic connections with others. In relationships, emotional detachment encourages self-awareness, open communication, and respect for boundaries. It empowers individuals to appreciate their partners for who they are while fostering a sense of independence. As you navigate your own relationships, remember that letting go of unhealthy attachments can lead to greater freedom, joy, and fulfillment in your connections with others. Embrace the liberating power of detachment, and watch as your relationships transform into sources of support and enrichment, paving the way for unstoppable success in your life. Chapter 8. Cultivating an Abundance Mindset, Letting Go of Scarcity. In our quest for success and fulfillment, many individuals find themselves trapped in a scarcity mindset. This mindset is characterized by fear, competition, and a belief that there are limited resources available. When we operate from a place of scarcity, we tend to cling to what we have, whether it be jobs, relationships, or opportunities, out of fear of losing them. This chapter will explore the detrimental effects of a scarcity mindset, the transformative power of cultivating an abundance mindset, and practical strategies for letting go of scarcity-driven thoughts to embrace opportunities and unlock your full potential. The nature of scarcity. Scarcity is often born out of societal conditioning, where we are led to believe that resources, be they financial, emotional, or relational, are limited. This belief creates a pervasive sense of fear and competition. Individuals with a scarcity mindset tend to focus on what they lack rather than what they have, leading to feelings of inadequacy and stress. Fear of loss. At the core of a scarcity mindset is the fear of loss. Whether it's fearing the loss of a job, a relationship, or financial stability, this anxiety can be paralyzing. When we are focused on what we might lose, it becomes difficult to take risks or explore new opportunities. Instead of pursuing our passions or venturing into the unknown, we cling to the familiar, often sacrificing our growth and happiness in the process. Comparison and competition. Scarcity breeds comparison. When we believe that there is not enough to go around, we may find ourselves constantly comparing our successes to those of others. This comparison can lead to jealousy and resentment, further fueling the scarcity mentality. We become preoccupied with measuring our worth against the achievements of others rather than celebrating our unique journeys. Self-sabotage. A scarcity mindset can lead to self-sabotage. Believing that we do not deserve success or that opportunities are reserved for others can result in behaviors that undermine our efforts. This may manifest as procrastination, negative self-talk, or avoidance of challenges. When we hold on to limiting beliefs about our worth, we unconsciously create barriers that prevent us from pursuing our goals. The abundance mindset, a paradigm shift. In contrast to scarcity, an abundance mindset is rooted in the belief that there are enough resources, opportunities, and successes to go around. It is a mindset that fosters gratitude, creativity, and collaboration. Cultivating an abundance mindset involves shifting our perspective from fear and competition to hope and possibility. Here are some key elements of an abundance mindset. Gratitude as a foundation. Gratitude is a powerful tool for cultivating an abundance mindset. By focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, we can shift our perspective and appreciate the richness of our lives. Regularly practicing gratitude, whether through journaling, reflection, or sharing with others, helps reinforce the belief that there is plenty to be thankful for. Practice tip: start each day by listing 3 things you are grateful for. This simple exercise can help shift your focus and set a positive tone for the day. Embracing collaboration. An abundance mindset encourages collaboration rather than competition. When we believe that there is enough for everyone, we can work together to achieve shared goals. This collaborative spirit fosters a sense of community and support, allowing individuals to thrive collectively. Practice tip: seek out opportunities to collaborate with others on projects or initiatives. Embrace the idea that collective efforts can lead to greater success than working in isolation. Seeing opportunities everywhere. Those with an abundance mindset are adept at recognizing opportunities, even in challenging situations. Instead of viewing obstacles as roadblocks, they see them as chances for growth and learning. This mindset encourages a proactive approach to problem solving and innovation. Practice tip: when faced with a challenge, ask yourself, what opportunities can arise from this situation? Shift your focus from the problem to the potential solutions. Cultivating a growth mindset. A growth mindset complements an abundance mindset by fostering the belief that skills and abilities can be developed through effort and learning. Embracing challenges and persisting in the face of setbacks become essential elements of personal and professional growth. Practice tip: reflect on past challenges you have overcome and the lessons learned from those experiences. Use this reflection to reinforce your belief in your ability to grow and adapt. Celebrating others' successes. Instead of viewing the successes of others as threats, an abundance mindset allows us to celebrate their achievements. Recognizing that someone else's success does not diminish our own potential fosters a supportive and uplifting environment. Practice tip: make it a habit to congratulate others on their achievements, whether big or small. Celebrate the successes of colleagues, friends, and family, creating a culture of encouragement and positivity. Letting go of scarcity-driven thoughts. Letting go of scarcity-driven thoughts is essential for embracing an abundance mindset. Here are practical strategies to help you release these limiting beliefs and open yourself to new possibilities. Identify scarcity-driven thoughts. The first step in letting go of scarcity is recognizing the specific thoughts and beliefs that perpetuate it. Pay attention to your internal dialogue and notice when you focus on lack or fear. Common scarcity-driven thoughts may include: there's not enough time to achieve my goals. I'll never be as successful as my peers. Opportunities are scarce, I have to hold on tightly to what I have. Practice tip: keep a journal of your thoughts for a week. Identify patterns of scarcity thinking and consider how they influence your decisions and emotions. Challenge limiting beliefs. Once you identify scarcity-driven thoughts, challenge their validity. Ask yourself whether these beliefs are based on facts or fears. Often, scarcity beliefs are rooted in assumptions rather than reality. Consider the evidence that contradicts these limiting beliefs. Practice tip: create a list of counterarguments to your scarcity-driven thoughts. For example, if you think, "I'll never find a better job," counter it with evidence of job openings, your qualifications, and past experiences of overcoming challenges. Practice visualization. Visualization is a powerful technique for shifting your mindset. Imagine a life where you embrace abundance, where opportunities flow freely and success is accessible. Visualize yourself achieving your goals, surrounded by supportive relationships and a fulfilling environment. Practice tip: dedicate time each day to visualize your ideal life filled with abundance. Engage all your senses to create a vivid picture of what success looks and feels like to you. Surround yourself with positive influences. The people we surround ourselves with can significantly impact our mindset. Seek out individuals who embody an abundance mindset, those who inspire you, support your growth, and encourage collaboration. Limit exposure to negative influences that reinforce scarcity thinking. Practice tip: join groups or communities that promote positivity and abundance. Engage in discussions and activities that inspire growth and exploration. Engage in acts of generosity. Generosity is a powerful antidote to scarcity thinking. When we give, whether it's time, resources, or support, we reinforce the belief that there is enough to go around. Acts of kindness and generosity create a sense of connection and community. Practice tip: find ways to give back to your community or support others in your personal and professional circles. This could be through volunteering, mentoring, or simply offering a helping hand. Set abundance-focused goals. Rather than setting goals based on fear or scarcity, establish goals that reflect your vision of abundance. Consider what you want to achieve and how you can contribute positively to yourself and others. Align your goals with your values and passions. Practice tip: when setting goals, ask yourself how they can contribute to a greater sense of abundance in your life and the lives of others. Focus on the impact you want to make rather than the fear of failure. Cultivate a daily abundance practice. Integrate abundance practices into your daily routine to reinforce your new mindset. This could include gratitude journaling, meditation on abundance, or affirmations that promote feelings of worthiness and possibility. Practice tip: develop a morning or evening routine that includes affirmations focused on abundance. For example, repeat phrases like, "I am open to receiving opportunities," or, "There is plenty of success to share with others." The transformative power of an abundance mindset. Adopting an abundance mindset is not merely a psychological shift, it has the potential to transform every aspect of your life. Here are some of the key benefits of embracing this mindset. Increased resilience. When we operate from a place of abundance, we become more resilient in the face of challenges. Instead of viewing setbacks as insurmountable obstacles, we see them as opportunities for growth and learning. This resilience allows us to bounce back more quickly and maintain our motivation. Enhanced creativity. An abundance mindset fosters creativity by encouraging us to explore new ideas and possibilities. When we are not preoccupied with fear and competition, we can approach challenges with an open mind and innovative spirit. Stronger relationships. Embracing abundance enhances our relationships by promoting collaboration and support. When we let go of the need to compete, we create an environment where others feel valued and empowered. This strengthens our connections and fosters a sense of community. Greater fulfillment. An abundance mindset leads to greater fulfillment as we align our actions with our core values and passions. When we pursue goals that reflect our true selves, we experience a deeper sense of purpose and satisfaction. Openness to opportunities. Finally, adopting an abundance mindset opens us up to new opportunities. When we let go of limiting beliefs and scarcity-driven thoughts, we become more receptive to possibilities that align with our aspirations. This willingness to embrace the unknown often leads to unexpected success and growth. Conclusion. Letting go of a scarcity mindset and embracing an abundance mindset is a transformative journey. It requires conscious effort, reflection, and a commitment to challenging limiting beliefs. However, the rewards are profound. By cultivating an abundance mindset, you not only free yourself from the constraints of fear and competition but also unlock a world of possibilities, creativity, and fulfillment. As you move forward in your journey, remember that cultivating abundance is an ongoing practice. Embrace gratitude, seek collaboration, and remain open to opportunities. With each step you take towards an abundance mindset, you are not only transforming your own life but also inspiring those around you to do the same. Let go of scarcity, and watch as your world expands, paving the way for unstoppable success. Chapter 9. Releasing limiting beliefs, letting go of the past to embrace growth. In the journey of personal and professional development, our beliefs play a pivotal role in shaping our identities, decisions, and ultimately, our successes. Many of us carry with us a backpack filled with limiting beliefs, those nagging thoughts and ideas formed from past experiences that stifle our potential and keep us tethered to a version of ourselves that no longer serves us. These beliefs often stem from childhood experiences, societal conditioning, failures, or the influence of others, becoming ingrained narratives that dictate how we view ourselves and our abilities. In this chapter, we will explore the nature of limiting beliefs, their origins, how they manifest in our lives, and most importantly, practical strategies for releasing them to embrace a mindset of growth and possibility. Understanding limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are deeply held convictions that constrain our potential and create barriers to success. They often manifest as negative self-talk, feelings of unworthiness, or an unwavering belief that we are incapable of achieving certain goals. These beliefs can take various forms, including self-doubt, I'm not good enough, I'll never be successful, or I always fail. Fear of failure, if I try, I'll only embarrass myself, or success isn't meant for someone like me. Comparison, others are better than me, or I'll never measure up to my peers. Fear of rejection, if I put myself out there, I'll be judged or rejected. These beliefs create a self-fulfilling prophecy, where our fears prevent us from taking action and pursuing our goals. They are often reinforced by our experiences. Each failure or setback serves as evidence that supports these beliefs, further entrenching them in our psyche. The origins of limiting beliefs. To effectively release limiting beliefs, it's essential to understand where they come from. These beliefs are not inherent, they are learned through various experiences, including childhood experiences. Many limiting beliefs originate during formative years. Messages from parents, teachers, peers, and society can significantly impact self-perception. For example, a child who is told they are not smart enough may carry that belief into adulthood, affecting their confidence and career choices. Societal conditioning, cultural narratives and societal expectations shape our beliefs about success, beauty, intelligence, and more. For instance, prevailing stereotypes about gender roles or socioeconomic status can lead individuals to believe they are destined to follow a certain path. Past failures, each setback can leave a lasting imprint. A person who has experienced repeated failures in their career may begin to internalize the belief that they are not capable of achieving their dreams. Negative comparisons. In today's social media-driven world, constant exposure to others' successes can lead to unhealthy comparisons. Seeing curated images of success can reinforce feelings of inadequacy and the belief that, I will never be as successful as others. Recognizing the origins of these beliefs is the first step toward dismantling them. Understanding that they are not truths but rather narratives shaped by experiences allows us to approach them with curiosity rather than self-judgment. The impact of limiting beliefs. The effects of limiting beliefs are profound and can permeate all aspects of life. Here are some of the key ways they manifest. Stagnation. Limiting beliefs often lead to complacency. When individuals believe they cannot achieve more, they may settle for mediocrity in their careers, relationships, or personal growth. Fear of taking risks. A strong attachment to limiting beliefs can create a paralyzing fear of failure. This fear prevents individuals from stepping out of their comfort zones and seizing new opportunities. Self-sabotage. Limiting beliefs can lead to behaviors that undermine success. This might include procrastination, avoiding challenges, or making choices that are not aligned with personal goals. Negative self-image. internalizing limiting beliefs fosters a negative self-image, leading to feelings of inadequacy and low self-worth. This, in turn, can affect relationships, career advancement, and overall life satisfaction. Missed opportunities. Believing that one is unworthy or incapable can result in missed opportunities, whether in job applications, networking, or pursuing passions. Strategies for releasing limiting beliefs. Releasing limiting beliefs is a process that requires introspection, courage, and consistent effort. Here are practical strategies to help you identify and dismantle these beliefs, opening the door to a more expansive view of your potential. Identify your limiting beliefs. The first step in releasing limiting beliefs is to identify them. This requires self-reflection and honesty. Take time to journal your thoughts and feelings related to your goals and aspirations. Ask yourself questions such as: what do I truly believe about my abilities? Are there recurring thoughts that undermine my confidence? How do I respond to challenges or failures? Exercise. Create a list of limiting beliefs that come to mind. Write down specific instances where you felt these beliefs hold true. Challenge the validity of your beliefs. Once you have identified your limiting beliefs, the next step is to challenge their validity. Many beliefs are based on assumptions rather than facts. To do this, consider the following. What evidence do I have that supports this belief? What evidence contradicts it? Is this belief based on past experiences, or is it a fear of the unknown? Exercise. For each limiting belief, write down counterarguments that challenge its validity. For instance, if you believe, "I'm not good enough," list accomplishments, positive feedback, or skills that demonstrate your capabilities. Reframe your beliefs. Reframing involves shifting your perspective to view challenges and setbacks as opportunities for growth rather than as reflections of your worth. This involves replacing limiting beliefs with empowering affirmations. Instead of, "I always fail," reframe it to, "Every experience is a chance to learn and grow." Replace, "I'm not worthy of success," with, "I deserve success and am capable of achieving it." Exercise. Create a set of empowering affirmations that counteract your limiting beliefs. Repeat them daily to reinforce a positive mindset. Visualize your desired reality. Visualization is a powerful technique to reinforce new beliefs and cultivate a mindset of possibility. Take time each day to visualize yourself achieving your goals and living without the constraints of limiting beliefs. Engage all your senses to create a vivid mental image of success. Exercise. Spend 5 minutes each day visualizing yourself in a situation where you feel confident and empowered. Imagine the sights, sounds, and feelings associated with that success. Surround yourself with supportive influences. The people we surround ourselves with can significantly impact our beliefs. Seek out individuals who inspire you, challenge your limiting beliefs, and support your growth. This might include mentors, friends, or supportive communities. Exercise. Identify 3 people in your life who uplift and encourage you. Spend more time with them and engage in conversations that inspire growth and possibility. Take small, courageous steps. Releasing limiting beliefs requires action. Start by taking small steps outside of your comfort zone. This might involve pursuing a new opportunity, applying for a job, or sharing your ideas with others. Each small success reinforces the belief that you are capable of more than you thought. Exercise. Set a goal to take one small risk each week, whether it's initiating a conversation, trying something new, or pursuing a passion project. Reflect on the outcomes and what you learned from each experience. Practice mindfulness and self-compassion. Mindfulness helps you become aware of your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Practicing self-compassion allows you to treat yourself kindly when confronting limiting beliefs. Recognize that everyone experiences self-doubt and that growth takes time. Exercise. Engage in mindfulness practices such as meditation or deep breathing. When negative thoughts arise, acknowledge them without judgment and replace them with compassionate self-talk. Seek professional guidance. In some cases, deeply ingrained limiting beliefs may require the support of a therapist or coach. Professional guidance can provide valuable insights, tools, and strategies tailored to your unique situation. Exercise: consider seeking out a coach or therapist to work through limiting beliefs. Explore options for individual or group sessions that align with your goals. Cultivating a growth-oriented mindset. As you release limiting beliefs, it's essential to cultivate a growth-oriented mindset that embraces possibilities. This involves shifting your focus from fixed outcomes to a commitment to lifelong learning and improvement. Key components of a growth-oriented mindset include: embracing challenges: view challenges as opportunities for growth rather than as threats. Approach difficulties with curiosity and a willingness to learn. Fostering resilience: cultivate resilience by learning from setbacks and using them as stepping stones for future success. Embrace the idea that failure is a natural part of the growth process. Continuously learning: commit to ongoing learning and self-improvement. Seek out opportunities to acquire new skills, knowledge, and perspectives. Celebrating progress: acknowledge and celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Each step forward reinforces the belief in your ability to grow and succeed. Conclusion: releasing limiting beliefs is a transformative process that opens the door to new possibilities and untapped potential. By identifying, challenging, and reframing these beliefs, you empower yourself to pursue your goals with confidence and resilience. Remember, the journey of self-discovery and growth is ongoing. As you continue to release the past and embrace a mindset of growth, you will find that the path to success is not only achievable but filled with opportunities for joy, fulfillment, and personal transformation. Letting go of limiting beliefs is not just about freeing yourself from the constraints of the past, it's about embracing the endless possibilities that lie ahead. As you embark on this journey, be patient with yourself. Change takes time, but the rewards of living authentically and confidently are worth the effort. Trust in your ability to grow, and watch as the world around you expands in ways you never thought possible. Chapter 10. Trusting the process: faith, surrender, and unshakable confidence. Introduction: the journey of trust. In a world that often emphasizes control, certainty, and immediate results, learning to trust the process can feel counterintuitive. We live in an age of rapid change, where success is frequently portrayed as a linear path, a series of defined steps leading to a predetermined outcome. However, the reality is far more complex. Growth, fulfillment, and success are rarely a straight line. They often unfold in unexpected ways, shaped by our experiences, choices, and, crucially, our mindset. Trusting the process involves cultivating faith in oneself, in the journey, and in the unfolding of life's circumstances. It requires a willingness to let go of the need for immediate gratification and to embrace uncertainty as a vital component of growth. This chapter will explore how developing trust in the process fosters resilience, enhances confidence, and ultimately leads to unstoppable success. Understanding the nature of trust. Trust is not a finite resource, it is an expansive quality that can be developed and nurtured over time. At its core, trust involves three fundamental components. Self-trust, the belief in one's own abilities and judgment. Self-trust allows us to take risks and pursue our goals despite fear and uncertainty. Trust in the process, the faith that the journey, regardless of its twists and turns, holds valuable lessons and opportunities for growth. Trust in others, the ability to rely on the support of mentors, peers, and the broader community. This trust facilitates collaboration and fosters deeper connections, creating an environment where innovation and creativity can thrive. When these components align, individuals can approach challenges with confidence and resilience, navigating life's uncertainties with a sense of purpose. The importance of trust in uncertain times. In moments of uncertainty, the instinctive reaction is often to tighten our grip on outcomes, to control every variable, and to cling to certainty. However, this approach can lead to increased anxiety, stress, and ultimately, stagnation. Trusting the process allows us to reframe uncertainty as a space of possibility rather than a source of fear. The paradox of control: while seeking control can feel comforting, it often limits our ability to respond creatively to changing circumstances. The most successful individuals and organizations are those that adapt to shifting landscapes, learn from setbacks, and remain open to new directions. Embracing the unknown allows for greater flexibility, innovation, and resilience in the face of adversity. Trusting the process as a growth strategy: trusting the process does not mean passively waiting for outcomes to materialize. Instead, it involves actively engaging with the journey, remaining open to new insights, and adapting as needed. This growth strategy fosters resilience, enabling individuals to bounce back from failures and setbacks with renewed determination and creativity. Developing trust in yourself. Building self-trust is foundational to trusting the process. Here are strategies to cultivate confidence in your abilities and judgment. Reflect on past successes. Take time to reflect on past achievements, big and small. Consider the challenges you faced and the skills you employed to overcome them. Recognizing your past successes reinforces your belief in your ability to navigate future challenges. Exercise: create a success journal where you record your accomplishments, including any obstacles you've overcome. Revisit this journal regularly to remind yourself of your capabilities. Embrace failure as a teacher. Shift your perspective on failure from something to be feared to a valuable teacher. Each setback contains lessons that contribute to personal growth and resilience. When you view failures as opportunities to learn, you build a healthier relationship with risk-taking. Exercise: after experiencing a setback, write down 3 lessons learned and how you can apply them moving forward. This practice helps reframe failure as a crucial part of the journey. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself in moments of doubt. Acknowledge your feelings without judgment and offer yourself the same compassion you would extend to a friend. This practice fosters resilience and encourages a growth mindset. Exercise: when negative self-talk arises, counter it with compassionate affirmations. For example, replace "I'm not capable" with "I am learning and growing through this experience." Set intentions rather than goals. Intentions focus on the journey rather than specific outcomes. They invite exploration and flexibility, allowing you to remain open to unexpected opportunities and insights. Exercise: each week, set an intention related to your personal or professional growth. This could be as simple as, "I will remain open to new experiences," or "I will embrace challenges with curiosity." Trusting the process in action. Case study: the innovators of Silicon Valley. Many of the most successful innovators in Silicon Valley exemplify the power of trusting the process. Companies like Apple, Google, and Airbnb did not follow a predetermined path to success. Instead, they embraced uncertainty, adapted to market changes, and allowed their ideas to evolve over time. Apple's journey: Apple faced numerous challenges in its early years, including product failures and leadership changes. However, the company's commitment to innovation and adaptability allowed it to redefine the technology landscape, culminating in products like the iPhone that transformed the industry. Google's philosophy: Google's famous 20% time policy encourages employees to spend 1/5 of their work hours on projects that interest them. This trust in the creative process has led to the development of groundbreaking products like Gmail and AdSense, emphasizing the value of exploration and innovation. These examples illustrate that trusting the process can lead to extraordinary results, even in the face of uncertainty. Building trust in the process. Cultivate patience. Success often takes time. Embrace the journey, understanding that growth is not always linear. Cultivating patience allows you to navigate challenges without becoming discouraged by setbacks. Exercise: practice mindfulness meditation to enhance your ability to stay present and patient. Focus on your breath and observe your thoughts without judgment, allowing yourself to become comfortable with the ebb and flow of the process. Create a supportive environment. Surround yourself with individuals who encourage trust in the process. Engage with mentors, peers, or support groups that foster open dialogue and collaboration. A supportive environment cultivates confidence and inspires creativity. Exercise. Identify 3 individuals who embody a trusting mindset and connect with them. Share your goals and seek their insights on embracing uncertainty. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge and celebrate your progress along the journey, no matter how small. Celebrating milestones reinforces your commitment to the process and boosts motivation. Exercise. Keep a win board where you visually track your achievements and positive experiences. Regularly update it to remind yourself of the progress you're making. Practice visualization. Visualization can enhance your ability to trust the process. Spend time visualizing your journey, focusing on the experiences and growth you will encounter rather than a specific end goal. Exercise. Dedicate a few minutes each day to visualize yourself engaging in the process of growth, experiencing challenges, and celebrating achievements along the way. Trusting the process in leadership. For leaders, cultivating a culture of trust in the process is crucial for fostering innovation and resilience within teams. Here's how leaders can encourage this mindset. Model vulnerability. Leaders who openly share their own challenges and uncertainties create an environment where team members feel safe to do the same. This openness fosters trust and collaboration. Encourage experimentation. Promote a culture that embraces experimentation and learning from failure. Allow teams to explore new ideas without the pressure of immediate success, emphasizing the importance of the learning process. Recognize efforts over outcomes. Shift the focus from outcomes to efforts. Acknowledge the hard work and creativity that goes into the process, even if the results are not as expected. This recognition fosters a growth mindset among team members. Create feedback loops. Establish regular feedback mechanisms that encourage open communication and reflection. Feedback allows individuals and teams to learn from experiences and make adjustments along the way. Conclusion. Embracing the journey. Trusting the process is not merely a passive acceptance of uncertainty, it is an active commitment to engaging with the journey of growth and discovery. By developing self-trust, embracing uncertainty, and fostering a supportive environment, individuals can unlock their potential and achieve remarkable success. As you embark on your own journey, remember that trusting the process requires practice, patience, and persistence. Embrace the unexpected, learn from setbacks, and remain open to the possibilities that lie ahead. Each step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to realizing your dreams and aspirations. In a world that often demands immediate results, your ability to trust the process will set you apart, empowering you to navigate life's challenges with unshakable confidence and resilience. Let go of the need for control, embrace the unknown, and trust that the journey itself holds the key to your unstoppable success. Chapter 11. Practical Tools for Daily Detachment, Mindfulness, Reflection, and Goal Review. Introduction, The Journey to Daily Detachment. Detachment is not just a concept to be understood, it is a practice to be integrated into our daily lives. While the ideas of letting go and trusting the process may resonate deeply, implementing them consistently requires commitment and practical strategies. This chapter focuses on actionable tools and techniques that empower you to cultivate a mindset of detachment and embrace the freedom it offers. By incorporating mindfulness, reflection, and regular goal review into your routine, you can reinforce your ability to let go of rigid expectations and create a more adaptable, resilient approach to life. These practices will not only enhance your emotional well-being but also increase your capacity for creativity and productivity, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with grace and confidence. Mindfulness, the foundation of detachment. Mindfulness is the practice of being present in the moment, aware of your thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment. It serves as a powerful tool for cultivating detachment by helping you recognize when you are overly attached to specific outcomes or rigid expectations. Benefits of mindfulness. Increased awareness. Mindfulness sharpens your awareness of thoughts and emotions, allowing you to recognize attachment patterns as they arise. Emotional regulation. By observing your thoughts without becoming entangled in them, mindfulness promotes emotional resilience and reduces anxiety. Enhanced focus. A mindful approach helps you concentrate on the present, improving your ability to engage with your tasks and decisions without distraction. Mindfulness practices for daily detachment. Mindful breathing. Set aside a few minutes each day to focus solely on your breath. Sit in a comfortable position, close your eyes, and take deep, intentional breaths. As you breathe in and out, pay attention to the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. If your mind wanders, gently bring your focus back to your breath. This practice cultivates awareness and helps you detach from racing thoughts and anxieties. Body scan meditation. Engage in a body scan meditation to foster connection between your mind and body. Lie down or sit comfortably and close your eyes. Start by focusing on your toes, noticing any sensations, tension, or relaxation. Gradually move your attention up through your body, ending with your head. This exercise promotes relaxation and encourages you to release tension associated with attachment. Mindful observation. Practice observing your surroundings without labeling or judging. Spend a few minutes in nature or a quiet space, paying attention to the sights, sounds, and smells around you. This practice trains your mind to be present, enhancing your ability to let go of distractions and rigid expectations. Reflection, learning from experiences. Reflection is a crucial aspect of personal growth that enables you to learn from your experiences and release attachments to outdated beliefs or patterns. By regularly examining your thoughts, actions, and emotions, you create a space for insight and understanding, allowing you to make conscious choices moving forward. Benefits of reflection. Enhanced self-awareness. Regular reflection helps you gain insight into your motivations, attachments, and the underlying beliefs that drive your behavior. Opportunities for growth. Reflecting on your experiences allows you to identify patterns that may be holding you back and develop strategies for moving forward. Increased clarity. The reflective process brings clarity to your goals and priorities, making it easier to align your actions with your values. Reflection techniques. Journaling. Set aside time each day or week to write in a journal. Reflect on your experiences, noting any attachments you noticed, feelings that arose, and insights you gained. Journaling is a powerful tool for processing emotions and identifying patterns in your thoughts and behaviors. Exercise. Create prompts for your journaling sessions, such as: what attachments have I noticed in my life recently? How did these attachments affect my emotions and actions? What lessons have I learned from my experiences this week? Weekly review. Conduct a weekly review of your goals, priorities, and achievements. Assess what worked well, what didn't, and how you can adjust your approach for the upcoming week. This practice encourages you to stay flexible and adapt your plans as needed. Exercise. At the end of each week, ask yourself: what progress did I make toward my goals? What obstacles did I encounter, and how did I respond? How can I adjust my plans to align with my core values and priorities? Gratitude reflection. Incorporate gratitude into your reflective practice by noting what you are grateful for each day. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, fostering an abundance mindset that helps diminish attachment to scarcity. Exercise. Keep a gratitude journal where you write down 3 things you are grateful for each day. Reflect on how these positives contribute to your overall well-being and success. Goal review. Aligning actions with intentions. Regularly reviewing your goals is vital for maintaining clarity and focus on what truly matters to you. Instead of rigidly adhering to a predetermined path, a goal review allows you to remain adaptable and open to new possibilities. Benefits of goal review. Clarity of purpose. Goal reviews help clarify your intentions and ensure that your actions align with your core values and aspirations. Flexibility in approach. By regularly assessing your goals, you can make adjustments based on changing circumstances or new insights, promoting a more organic and fulfilling path to success. Enhanced motivation. Celebrating small achievements during goal reviews reinforces your commitment to your journey and encourages continued progress. Goal review practices. SMART Goals Framework. When setting or reviewing goals, use the SMART criteria: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. This framework ensures that your goals are clear and attainable, allowing you to focus your efforts effectively. Exercise. Create a SMART goal for an area of your life that you want to improve. For example, specific: I want to improve my fitness. Measurable: I will work out 3 times a week for at least 30 minutes. Achievable: I can realistically fit this into my schedule. Relevant: improving my fitness aligns with my overall goal of living a healthier lifestyle. Time-bound: I will evaluate my progress in 3 months. Monthly reflection sessions. Schedule a monthly reflection session where you review your progress toward your goals. Reflect on what you have achieved, what challenges you faced, and how you can adjust your approach going forward. Exercise. During your monthly session, consider questions like: what progress have I made toward my goals this month? What challenges did I encounter, and what did I learn from them? What adjustments can I make to my goals to better align with my current priorities? Visualization of future goals. Engage in visualization exercises to see yourself achieving your goals and enjoying the process. Visualization can enhance motivation and reinforce your commitment to your journey. Exercise. Set aside time to visualize your future self accomplishing your goals. Imagine the feelings of success and fulfillment that come with that achievement. Allow this positive imagery to inspire your daily actions and reinforce your trust in the process. Combining mindfulness, reflection, and goal review. The most effective approach to cultivating detachment involves integrating mindfulness, reflection, and goal review into a cohesive daily practice. These elements work together to create a holistic strategy for personal growth, allowing you to remain grounded while navigating life's uncertainties. Daily practice routine. Morning mindfulness. Begin each day with a mindfulness practice to set a positive tone for the day. Spend 5 to 10 minutes in mindful breathing or meditation. Midday reflection. Take a short break during your day to reflect on your experiences. Consider what attachments you may have noticed and how they are affecting your emotional state and productivity. Evening review. At the end of each day, engage in a brief review of your accomplishments and challenges. Reflect on what you are grateful for and any lessons learned, noting these insights in your journal. Weekly goal review. Dedicate time each week to review your goals, assess your progress, and make adjustments as needed. Celebrate your successes and plan for the upcoming week. Conclusion: cultivating a lasting detachment practice. Integrating mindfulness, reflection, and goal review into your daily routine is a powerful way to cultivate a mindset of detachment. These practices will empower you to let go of rigid expectations and embrace the possibilities that come with uncertainty. As you embark on this journey, remember that detachment is not about abandoning your goals or desires, it is about freeing yourself from the constraints of attachment. By practicing mindfulness, engaging in reflection, and regularly reviewing your goals, you will unlock the ability to navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace. Embrace the freedom that comes with letting go, and watch as new opportunities and insights emerge on your path to unstoppable success. Chapter 12. Beyond the Personal: How Detachment Drives Innovative Leadership. Introduction: The Landscape of Modern Leadership. In today's rapidly changing world, leaders face unprecedented challenges that require adaptability, creativity, and resilience. Traditional leadership models often emphasize control, authority, and fixed outcomes, which can stifle innovation and hinder team dynamics. As organizations navigate uncertainty, the ability to let go of rigid expectations and embrace detachment becomes crucial. This chapter explores how detachment can foster a culture of innovation and collaboration, driving success at both individual and organizational levels. The role of detachment in leadership. Detachment, in the context of leadership, refers to the ability to remain objective and open-minded, allowing leaders to respond to challenges without being overly attached to specific outcomes or methods. This approach encourages a fluid leadership style that empowers teams to explore new ideas, embrace failures, and learn from experiences. Key benefits of detachment in leadership. Enhanced decision-making. Leaders who practice detachment are more likely to consider diverse perspectives and avoid decision-making driven by emotional attachments or biases. This leads to more thoughtful and effective choices. Fostering innovation. A detached mindset creates an environment where experimentation is encouraged, and team members feel safe to take risks. This freedom is essential for fostering innovation and creative problem-solving. Building resilient teams. Detachment allows leaders to model resilience for their teams, demonstrating how to adapt to changing circumstances and setbacks without losing sight of long-term goals. Cultivating a culture of detachment. To harness the power of detachment within an organization, leaders must cultivate a culture that values adaptability, collaboration, and open communication. Here are strategies to promote detachment at every level of leadership. 1. Model detachment as a leader. Be transparent, share your own experiences with letting go of fixed outcomes, and highlight how this has positively impacted your decision-making. Transparency fosters trust and encourages team members to adopt a similar mindset. Encourage reflection, regularly engage in reflective practices yourself and encourage your team to do the same. This could include team debriefs after projects, allowing members to share lessons learned and insights gained from successes and failures. 2. Create safe spaces for innovation. Foster psychological safety. Cultivate an environment where team members feel safe to express their ideas, ask questions, and make mistakes. This can be achieved through regular brainstorming sessions and open forums for discussion, where all voices are valued. Celebrate experimentation. Recognize and celebrate innovative efforts, even when they don't lead to immediate success. Acknowledge the learning that comes from experimentation, reinforcing the idea that failure is often a stepping stone to growth. 3. Encourage autonomy and empowerment. Delegate decision-making. Allow team members to take ownership of their projects and make decisions without micromanagement. Empowering individuals fosters a sense of responsibility and encourages them to approach challenges with creativity and flexibility. Support cross-functional collaboration. Break down silos within your organization by encouraging collaboration between different teams. This diversity of thought can lead to innovative solutions and greater adaptability. The intersection of detachment and innovation. Innovative leaders understand that the willingness to let go of preconceived notions is essential for fostering creativity and agile thinking. This section explores how detachment can be harnessed to drive innovation within teams and organizations. 1. Embrace uncertainty as a catalyst for creativity. Redefine challenges. View uncertainty as an opportunity rather than a threat. Encourage your team to approach challenges with curiosity and a willingness to explore new avenues. This shift in perspective can lead to groundbreaking ideas and solutions. Implement agile methodologies. Adopt agile practices that promote iterative development and constant feedback. Agile methodologies allow teams to remain flexible and responsive to change, reinforcing the importance of detachment from rigid plans. 2. Promote a growth mindset. Encourage lifelong learning. Foster a culture where continuous learning is valued. Encourage team members to seek out new knowledge, skills, and perspectives that can enhance their contributions. This mindset helps individuals detach from the fear of failure and embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Highlight collaborative learning. Create opportunities for team members to learn from one another. This can be achieved through peer mentoring, knowledge-sharing sessions, and collaborative projects that encourage diverse viewpoints. 3. Cultivate creative problem-solving. Diverse brainstorming sessions, organize brainstorming sessions that involve cross-functional teams to generate innovative ideas. Encourage participants to detach from conventional thinking and explore out-of-the-box solutions. Use design thinking. Implement design thinking principles, which prioritize empathy and experimentation. This approach encourages teams to detach from assumptions and focus on understanding the needs of users, leading to more innovative solutions. Case studies of detachment in leadership. To illustrate the transformative impact of detachment in leadership, let's explore examples of organizations that have successfully embraced this mindset. 1. Google. Fostering a culture of innovation. Google is renowned for its innovative culture, which encourages employees to take risks and explore new ideas without fear of failure. By promoting a detached mindset, Google empowers its teams to experiment and learn from their experiences. Initiatives like 20% Time, where employees are encouraged to spend a portion of their workweek on personal projects, have led to the development of successful products like Gmail and Google Maps. This culture of detachment has not only fueled innovation but has also resulted in higher employee satisfaction and retention. 2. Pixar. Embracing collaborative creativity. Pixar's leadership embraces detachment through a commitment to collaboration and open communication. The company's creative process involves regular feedback sessions, where team members are encouraged to share their ideas and critique each other's work constructively. This openness fosters a culture of trust, allowing artists and storytellers to detach from their initial ideas and explore new directions. The result is a series of award-winning films that push the boundaries of animation and storytelling. 3. Netflix. Adapting to change. Netflix has thrived in the ever-evolving entertainment landscape by cultivating a culture of detachment. The company encourages its employees to embrace uncertainty and adapt to changing market conditions. By promoting a culture of innovation, Netflix has successfully transitioned from DVD rentals to a leading streaming service, continually redefining its business model. This adaptability has been key to its success in an industry marked by rapid technological advancements and shifting consumer preferences. Practical strategies for leaders to foster detachment. As leaders, adopting practical strategies for fostering a culture of detachment is essential for driving innovation and resilience within teams. Here are actionable steps to implement within your organization. 1. Regular check-ins with teams. Schedule regular one-on-one and team check-ins to discuss progress, challenges, and any feelings of attachment that may be hindering creativity. Use these sessions to encourage open dialogue and reflection on how to approach challenges more flexibly. 2. Implement fail-fast initiatives. Encourage teams to adopt a fail-fast approach, where they can quickly test ideas, learn from failures, and pivot as needed. Create a safe environment for discussing failures openly and viewing them as valuable learning experiences. 3. Conduct workshops on detachment and mindfulness. Offer workshops that teach mindfulness and detachment techniques to employees. Incorporate practices such as meditation, mindfulness exercises, and journaling into your organization's wellness programs, promoting overall well-being and resilience. 4. Celebrate creative risks. Publicly recognize and celebrate team members who take creative risks, regardless of the outcome. This reinforces the idea that innovation stems from a willingness to step outside comfort zones and experiment with new ideas. Conclusion: the future of leadership in a detachment-driven world. The ability to detach from rigid expectations and embrace uncertainty is a transformative skill that can redefine leadership. By fostering a culture of detachment, leaders empower their teams to innovate, collaborate, and adapt in an ever-changing landscape. The organizations that thrive in this new paradigm are those that prioritize creativity, resilience, and open communication. As we move forward into an increasingly complex world, the principles of detachment will become even more essential for effective leadership. Embrace the power of release, and watch as your organization unlocks its full potential for success. Letting go is not merely a personal journey, it is a collective commitment to cultivating a culture of innovation, collaboration, and unwavering adaptability. By embodying these values, leaders can inspire their teams to embrace the limitless possibilities that arise when we let go. Conclusion. The liberating power of letting go. As we reach the end of this journey through the power of release, how letting go unlocks unstoppable success, it is vital to reflect on the principles we've explored and the transformative potential of embracing detachment. Throughout this book, we've delved into the profound effects of letting go, how it can free us from limiting beliefs, open pathways to innovation, enhance our relationships, and ultimately lead to a more fulfilling life. The lessons of detachment are not merely concepts to consider, they are powerful tools for personal and professional growth. Revisiting the journey. In the introduction, we laid the groundwork for understanding why traditional views of success often limit our potential. The false narrative that success is tied to rigid expectations and specific outcomes can create barriers that stifle creativity and hinder our overall well-being. By introducing the idea of detachment, we began to unravel a different approach, one that embraces flexibility and possibility. Chapter 1 illuminated the success trap many fall into when we become overly attached to specific goals, statuses, or outcomes. Through the stories of those who broke free from these attachments, we saw how letting go can serve as a catalyst for genuine growth and fulfillment. This shift in mindset can lead us to redefine what success means on our own terms, as we explored in Chapter 2. By prioritizing intrinsic motivations and aligning our goals with our core values, we pave the way for a more authentic and empowering vision of success. In Chapter 3, we demystified the art of detachment, dispelling myths and misconceptions that often cloud our understanding. It became clear that letting go is not synonymous with indifference, rather, it is an active, intentional practice that cultivates resilience and adaptability. We learned practical steps to release our attachment to rigid plans, enabling us to navigate life's uncertainties with grace and creativity. The theme of embracing uncertainty continued in Chapter 4, where we discovered that flexibility is essential for growth. By reframing our relationship with ambiguity, we can harness it as a strategic advantage. This perspective shifts our focus from fear to possibility, encouraging us to lean into the unknown with confidence. As we moved into Chapter 5, we explored the connection between detachment and peak performance. The flow state, where creativity, intuition, and productivity converge, often eludes us when we cling too tightly to expectations. By learning to let go, we can unlock our potential and experience heightened states of performance in various endeavors. In Chapter 6, we examined the emotional toll of attachment, especially in relation to anxiety and overwhelm. With practical tools rooted in mindfulness and self-compassion, we equipped ourselves to navigate setbacks and cultivate a sense of calm in the face of challenges. Chapter 7 took us into the realm of relationships, highlighting how attachment can hinder authentic connections. By practicing detachment, we learn to set boundaries and foster deeper, more meaningful interactions without the need for validation. This shift not only enhances our personal relationships but also nurtures collaboration and trust within professional environments. The discussion continued in Chapter 8 with the concept of an abundance mindset. Letting go of scarcity-driven thoughts allows us to embrace opportunities and possibilities, shifting our focus from limitations to the potential that surrounds us. This perspective is transformative, enabling us to see the world as filled with abundance rather than deprivation. As we ventured into Chapter 9, we confronted the limiting beliefs that often stem from our past experiences. By identifying and challenging these beliefs, we empowered ourselves to release the constraints that hold us back. This process of mental reframing fosters a growth mindset that invites new possibilities and opens doors to success. In Chapter 10, we explored the importance of trust, both in ourselves and in the process of growth. Embracing a mindset of patience and surrender reinforces our resilience, reminding us that the journey is often more significant than the destination. The stories of innovators and pioneers who achieved success through trust serve as powerful reminders of the value of faith in our journeys. Chapter 11 provided us with practical tools for daily detachment, emphasizing the importance of mindfulness, reflection, and goal review. By integrating these practices into our lives, we create a foundation for lasting transformation and reinforce the detachment mindset. Finally, Chapter 12 brought our exploration full circle by examining how detachment drives innovative leadership. Leaders who cultivate a culture of detachment and adaptability empower their teams to thrive in uncertain environments, leading to creative problem-solving and resilient organizations. The case studies of companies like Google, Pixar, and Netflix demonstrated how embracing detachment can unlock tremendous potential for growth and innovation. Key takeaways. As we summarize the key lessons from this journey, several themes stand out. Letting go as liberation. Detachment is not about giving up, it is about freeing ourselves from the constraints of rigid expectations and beliefs. It allows us to embrace possibilities, leading to greater creativity and fulfillment. Redefining success. Success is a deeply personal concept that should align with our core values and intrinsic motivations. By letting go of societal pressures, we can craft our own definitions of success that resonate with who we are. Embracing uncertainty. Uncertainty is not a barrier, it is an opportunity for growth and exploration. By shifting our perspective and embracing ambiguity, we become more adaptable and open to new possibilities. Building resilience. Detachment fosters resilience, enabling us to navigate setbacks with grace and poise. By cultivating emotional detachment, we can manage anxiety and approach challenges with a calm, grounded mindset. Strengthening relationships. Practicing detachment in our relationships enhances authenticity and connection. By letting go of the need for validation and control, we create deeper, more meaningful bonds. Nurturing innovation. Leaders who embrace detachment foster cultures of innovation, empowering teams to explore new ideas and solutions without fear of failure. This adaptability is crucial in today's rapidly changing landscape. Final thought, a lifelong commitment to letting go. As you close this book, I invite you to commit to the practice of letting go as a lifelong journey. The principles of detachment are not merely tools for personal success, they are a path to greater freedom, authenticity, and fulfillment. Embrace the idea that letting go is an ongoing process that requires patience, practice, and self-awareness. In a world that often encourages clinging to certainty and control, remember that the most profound growth often occurs in the spaces of uncertainty. Letting go opens the door to new experiences, perspectives, and opportunities that can shape your life in unexpected and beautiful ways. As you move forward, may you carry with you the understanding that detachment is a powerful ally on your journey to unstoppable success. Embrace the power of release, and watch as your life unfolds with greater freedom, creativity, and joy. The path of letting go is yours to explore, embrace it wholeheartedly and let it lead you to the life you've always envisioned.